Hello, Dolly. I'm grabbing a link. This was pretty impromptu. I've been so sick, y'all. Golly, I've been sick. It sucks for the end of summer. You get sick. Hey, Carla M. Hey, knitting. Sick and live must be bad. Well, you know what? I have been mostly just chilling, laying around, playing a game on my phone. And I got a text yesterday asking me about the transcripts. I have not listened to Merb at all. And so, hey, Florida Gray. Hey, Tara. Did I say hi to you, Mickey? Dana. Oh, hey. So I haven't listened to Merb at all. Had no idea that she had her ass over there telling lie after lie about this court case. And I'll try to mute if I start coughing. The coughing has been the worst of it. That's why I haven't been able to just function. Is this cough. I even like took a break and took my grandbaby and my daughter. We had like a girls' getaway for a couple of days. But I was sick and could barely enjoy it. It was just, it's what it is. Whatever. Well, I didn't want to hate her, Brian. I didn't want to. Yes, Snooks, and I'm sore. I'm sore from all the coughing. I don't think I've ever taken so much medicine in my life. I have Theraflu. I have Tylenol cold medicine that's liquid. It's thick liquid. You did, Carla? I haven't tested because I haven't been running a fever. Um, and I haven't really had the COVID symptoms. I haven't had a headache or anything like that. I've got Dayquil, NyQuil, oh gosh, name it. I don't know. 4 different kinds of cough drops. Hey, Lori C. Is she? It is. I don't think I've ever had a cough like this. Hey, Jolie. I love you. Um, it's better when it's not dry. And I'm even using Chat GBT. I'm like, what can I do? So I've been drinking tea. I don't have any honey, but I do, thank goodness, have mint tea. I've drank cups of that. She did. She got a voodoo doll. Take your voodoo doll off me, Merb. Really, Carla, I took it. I took the shot and I had it once, but it wasn't, I didn't have it bad. All right. So I check out Carolyn's Cluster B on TikTok. And then, so I start listening to one of her live streams and I got honestly into the live stream about 10 minutes and I was like, no, I'm going live because you're not going to lie, Merv. The one thing you don't have to. Each time it gets weaker. The first time was hell. I have to say mine, luckily, was never bad. My son has had it, I know 5 times. I want to say 7. What time is it where I am? It's 4:15. Much too late for me to go live. Coming from somebody who, I used to go live not till 7, 8 at night. And now look at me. Like I got to be in bed by 8. So, but it's 10:15. Oh wow. Hey Diamond Cutter. So good to see you. You're on my mind so often. We got to talk more because I think about you a lot. You're beautiful. So she sits up there and she lies, and we're going to go over one of her live streams where she's lying. Hey, Lavender, we got to catch up too. Oh, you better. Yeah, Snooks, you need to. Oh, I know. Some people have lupus and it really doesn't affect them. Hey, Whistle Down. And it's others, it's terrible. She is a piece of work, and I don't understand why lie. As far as I know, hey, Karma, no one over here is telling lies. Hey, Tracy, I feel better than I did, so that I'm going to take that as a win. Um, Let me pull up this stream I'm talking about. I couldn't believe it. See if it shows how far into it I got before I click on it. Well, I don't know if it will because I fast forwarded some. How was my week? My week, look, it was good as far as no, I don't think I have no, I don't have COVID. I don't know what it is, like cold and sinus. I do need a hot toddy, orange slice and honey. Yes, I do. Someone call my husband. Hey, yep, so what? It didn't cost her anything. And that's my opinion. That's what she said. Hey, Pammy. All right. What wrong button? Okay, so this is not going to be an accurate representation of how far into this I've watched because is it going to share? Hey, Body Cat. I don't even know what's in a hot toddy, but I'd like one, please. Let's see. Here it is. This one. I didn't get this far into it, but as y'all can see, and the reason I say that is because I fast forwarded to hear Jimmy. Jimmy was up there. He was talking, and I know that he has to. Here's Wendy. And y'all are going to have to forgive me and Wendy. We have not spoken whatsoever lately.
So I haven't told you about my nosebleed that I had that lasted 24
We're
hours that I almost
live,
went to
but
the
no,
ER. Oh my God. I had the worst nosebleed. I've never had a nosebleed before, ever in my life. So I
never
had no idea what to do.
really.
I had to ask Alexa over here what to do. Um, it looks like a murder scene. It looks like a crime scene in my bathroom. That's how bad it looks.
Yeah.
So bad. Oh, so bad. I finally now, just today, have like a normal nose again. So nasty. It was so gross, man. So nasty. I don't wish that on anybody.
God bless
Anyways,
you.
it
So
was
that
terrible.
happened only one time I know of B when she was going through chemo.
Oh,
She had a nosebleed like that. She did go to the hospital though.
I almost did. But Alexa over here said to don't, because what I was doing is I would pinch my nose. I didn't know whether to put my head back, forward. I didn't know. Like I've never had one. All I've seen is what they do on TV shows. So I don't know. So I'm asking, my pal Alexa over here, and
Yeah.
she says, don't cheat. And that's what I was doing. I would pinch my nose for about 3 minutes, then I'd open it again to see if it stopped, and I'd be soaked again. I'm like, okay, so pinch again. She said, do not cheat. Make sure you hold it for like 10 to 15 minutes. I'm like, that's a long time. So I did, and then I needed to do it again for another 15 minutes, and then it finally stopped. But by then, the whole inside of my nose, I felt like I had the worst head cold, but I knew it
Yeah.
wasn't mucus. I knew it was other stuff, unfortunately, which is so nasty because I had to like get rid of that. And I don't want to say how I got rid of it because it's very gross and it makes me want to vomit just talking about it. So never mind, man. Never mind. Never mind. Don't worry about that. Use your imagination. But finally today, I finally
She
feel
had
like
to
I have a
drink the
normal.
blood of a rat.
No, I didn't have to do that, but I just kind of have to drink my own blood, which is so gross. And then like snort it
What
out.
the
I had to
hell?
like
Really?
because I couldn't snort it. I'm not allowed to blow my nose. It said don't blow your nose for like 2 days, so it has to go either
Yeah.
in or out. So I took it in. Oh, it was nasty, and then I just erped it up. Oh, so fucking gross, man. So nasty. It's
Okay,
horrible, and
man.
I had
That's
to do
called
that like
you
3 or 4
hogged it up.
times. I
Ho-
did. I really
No,
did.
I can't.
Yes.
I'm incapable of doing that.
It was
So,
so nasty though. I had to like I couldn't go in my
yeah.
stomach. Like I had no option. It looked like strawberry jam. Like I'm not even kidding. It
Oh,
was
that
it
is
was,
true, Snooks. They
it
do.
was
They put
awful.
tampons in your nose.
I bought some of those. They're called nampons actually,
Okay.
but I didn't have to use them because my nosebleed stopped. So, but I do have. I'm prepared now. I'm
Hey,
prepared now.
Aaron.
ALEXA over here said not to put tampons in. Do not do that. Um, I don't know why. Don't do that. I mean, I'm sorry. Desperate times call for desperate measures, in my opinion. Do what works. I have towels that are ruined forever. My sheets, because what happened was I laid up in bed in the middle of the night and I felt like a dribble down my face. And I thought, oh my God, my nose is running.
Mhm.
So I just grabbed a little tissue real quick and wiped it. And then instantly another dribble. And I'm like, wow, like what's going on? Another dribble. No, it took an embarrassing amount of time before I realized it was blood. I wiped with like at least
But you
four
don't have to
tissues.
sleep. I get it.
I was, and it was dark, and it was the middle of the night. I'm like, what is going
Hey,
on?
Earth.
So yeah, it took
Um,
me an embarrassing amount of time before I realized it was a bloody nose, and then I didn't know what to do, and I started to panic.
you can
Oh
soak all that
God.
in cold water, and it will come out.
Okay, well that's fine. Or I'm going to
So,
Amazon and
just
just
saying,
buying
if you
new
want to
ones. I don't
save
mind.
them, hey, Nana Patty.
It was horrible, so bad. And then afterwards, I'm like, it wasn't that bad. Calm down. But no, it
What?
was
Who?
really bad.
Oh,
And
say I didn't hear what you said. Is that? Am I? I hope I don't
oh,
start cutting out.
no, I said it. I said afterwards. I said it wasn't that bad. But then but during it, I'm like, this is really that bad. It's horrible. And
Hey,
I'm alone
Brinkley.
uh because the kids went up to do the firefighting stuff that they do when they during
Oh
fire season.
no. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm by myself. And
Oh, that's scary.
almost went to the hospital. I didn't know whether to call 911. I didn't know what to do. Anyways, who cares what I'm doing? I'm sorry you're sick. I can tell you're not feeling well either. What's happening with Merb here?
Look.
Fill me in on what we
Okay.
missed.
So. Okay. So yes, Foodie Wife Life Chat GBT the other day. Plurpy doo. Me and Chat GBT went down a whole menopause rabbit hole of why I'm having such bad menopause symptoms.
You need to take like there's vitamins that you can take that my mom took. She swears by them and they took all her symptoms away. So you should try them. I'll ask her
I
what
take some.
I'll
I
ask her
take
what
some,
she took
but I'm like
specifically.
I'm like, look, I had a hysterectomy. What's happening? What's going on?
Yeah,
And
I
so
don't
they broke
understand
it
that.
down. Yeah. Well, come to find out, it's very, very common in someone who had a hysterectomy that one of your ovaries grows a little something and boom, especially though, but it also said that if they put you on hormones immediately, then that took away the menopause. And then later on that, they take you off the hormones, then you hit the age of 50 and it comes back because they took you off the hormones and you can't go back on the hormones
Right.
once you come off them.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, damn.
Aren't there
And then
risks though with those hormones?
if you go back on them, yeah, that's why I'm not back on them.
I see. I see.
Because because breast cancer runs in my family and
Right.
it will spread they spread it. So, and then I'm asking about this cough and and I'm sick. And look, I had a little 2-day trip. I didn't tell anybody about. Me and Stephanie and baby O just headed out, went on a little getaway, and got up there, and I'm sick as shit.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so
But
sorry.
no, I still had a good time. Got back, and the cough took over. Luckily, this cough did not start till I got home. So then I get back,
Oh,
and
that's good.
heard about Merb is over there lying. And you're gonna freak out when you hear the first words out of her mouth in this live stream. Well, I don't know if it's her first words, but you're just gonna flip out because you know
Okay.
what she's saying. There was no dismissal.
What? Why would she
Yeah,
say that when it clearly says that on the documents? Does she not think we're going to show the
exactly,
documents
exactly.
and prove her to be a liar again? Like, isn't she tired of being proven to be a liar?
And the thing is,
You think
Merb,
she'd get tired of it,
even you, Merb, showed that it was dismissed.
right? So what is she saying?
She won in pure Merb
Well, if
fashion.
she
She
won, then so
won.
did Hell to the No because they both walked out the door with the same thing.
Right.
So I guess Hell to the No won too. Yay!
All right. Here we go. You see, my stuff's freezing up, but I don't know why.
Snooks, yes, same. Every time I leaned forward, anytime I couldn't even walk across the room, and it said not to do any heavy, not to lift anything, not to and I'm by myself, so it's like I have to do stuff. I can't. I'll die. Like I don't have anyone here to help me right now, so I'm it. So I have to lift stuff. I have to, whatever. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go back to Merp. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm trying. My stuff's freezing up. It, excuse me, and I'm sorry about the snottage. I'm gonna try to mute when I can. Um, and I've been doing emails with a somebody who we'll talk about that later. It's why I'm getting wore out from it. All right, here we go.
Okay.
We were being sued for not considering fair use when we issued DMCA takedowns,
All right, let me see if it.
10 by some standpoints, 11 by others. Everybody,
I'm gonna have to speed her up
all the
because
sources
you,
that report
Mercedes.
on this, that they always get ages which wrong in the beginning and things wrong in the beginning. The verdict for our case where we were being sued for not considering fair use when we issued DMCA takedowns for a channel that was using our content. The 2-year-old lawsuit. Were you aware of that, Mrs. Big Jagger, that we got a verdict to that?
yes,
The judge
I
found in our
Mercedes,
favor
girl.
and against the plaintiff.
No, he did not. That's
Okay,
such a
did you hear
lie.
that?
He didn't fight against anybody. He said your credibility was terrible, and she was this close to getting her win.
Yes.
You're such a liar. You are such a liar. It was
Look and
dismissed.
look. I know. See,
Look at that
I
face.
now
Oh my
know
god.
because Duper's delight.
Yep, that smuggy,
Yeah.
snarky face
Mm-hmm.
that shows it all, Merb. Every time you make that face, we know you're full of shit.
Yes.
Wow.
That is a lie. I'm not going to let you lie. This whole.
Thank God.
Yeah, that's not what happened at all. And hopefully the three people left in your chat will search for the truth, I hope. Because that is a lie.
And here she's out. And here is what she's going to do. She's going to talk about the money that was spent. Well, you know what? The money was spent, Merb. You're right. But eternity is a long time.
Yeah, and you didn't spend any money, Merb. I don't believe that. I don't believe you spent a dime, ma'am.
She didn't spend a dime.
Yeah, I don't believe she spent anything. So
in
whatever
my
other
opinion.
money was spent is none of your damn business.
Yeah, that filtered galore. I don't even want to, and I don't like to say. Oh, I'm shutting up.
80,000 plus chasing that.
80,000 plus. You
You're
know
doing
what? Didn't come out of your pocket, did it? Nothing did.
Yeah, you didn't spend a
Nothing.
dime, but you sure
didn't
didn't
care about anybody's
didn't milk
feelings,
your
either not your
people.
kids, not your husband.
Right. And you sure didn't milk your people for money, even though you didn't spend any of it on this court. Did you tell your people that? that you
Right.
took their donations and you have a GoFundMe that's fraudulent that you didn't even use? Did you tell them that?
Right.
Of course not. You're just saving
No.
that for Christmas. I bet that GoFundMe goes dark around
No, you're wrong,
November.
White
Yeah. Why is it still up? Inquiring minds and whatnot. I'll make that go down.
You have to
There it
report it
went.
for fraud, and they have to investigate it and see if it's fraudulent or not, and then it'll go
No.
down.
Oh, I was talking about something that popped up on my screen. Not her.
Oh, I
Not her
thought you meant her
GoFundMe.
GoFundMe. Sorry.
No.
Well, if anyone wants to report it as
Angel.
fraud, that's how you do
wasn't
it.
dismissed without prejudice. You're wrong.
There you go.
No, you're wrong, White Angel.
I'm not saying
It
without
wasn't
prejudice.
dismissed.
It doesn't say without
That-
prejudice on there.
I
It
know,
doesn't say
but
with
she-
or without prejudice.
But did White Angel just wrote? Did she not just write? I think she just wrote it was dismissed. White Angel, and look, White Angel is, I hate to say this, one of Merb's people. So she can't believe that.
Without prejudice. You're wrong. It wasn't dismissed. Number one, it wasn't dismissed.
There.
Bullshit.
Look at the document. What was
Okay,
dismissed
let's look at the
was her
document.
claims.
What was dismissed was her claims, is what she said. No,
No.
ma'am. The case
No, ma'am.
was dismissed.
Here it is. Final decision. Let's pull it in. You tell me what it says. Here we go. We'll pull it in right now. I don't have time to redact anything, so whatever.
Well, she posted, it's fine. The thing is, it's not dismissed with prejudice or without prejudice. It's neither one. So, but she's about to spin that too. Sound this out, Merb. Wait, did you follow?
I'm backstage. I'm sitting here. I'm calling for you. You can't hear me.
Oh,
I'm
I just
backstage.
happened to look.
You kicked me out. Okay, pull it in.
I thought that.
There, you kicked me
Okay,
again.
I keep removing you instead of what I was playing.
There. I'm sorry,
Okay.
Dolly. Okay, here it
There.
is. For the
Sorry,
reasons set forth above, plaintiff's claims are dismissed. That's it. They're dismissed. Right here. Here's the word. Doesn't say with
Dismissed.
prejudice. Doesn't say without. It says plaintiff is the party with the burden here. It said, to be sure, this was a close case, but plaintiff is the party with the burden, and she did not quite meet it. This judge wanted to give it to her. You could tell. And I know from the phone call that we heard, he really understood that Merb did this because of bullying and harassment, not copyright. He knew what was up. He tried so hard to make this work, but you can't. He couldn't make it work because ultimately you can't read minds, and there's no way to prove that she didn't consider fair use, although we know she didn't. She doesn't care about fair use.
Worry not. We're trying to get the transcripts. Heather's working on that. We're also going to get that phone call. And y'all are going to be able to hear him tell her.
Are we able to play that phone call?
I think so. She's trying to get it. And if we get it, then y'all are going to be able to hear the judge tell her that she absolutely has no credibility. She's not credible. And what else that she exploits her family.
Yeah. And that she and that the defense, or the plaintiff, the plaintiff has a lot of evidence, quite a bit of damning evidence, I believe was the word he said.
Yes.
I think he said damning evidence.
I don't remember.
So here's the document, y'all. Here it all is. This is all a bunch of case law, so I didn't read all that to you. But, here, pause it and read it yourself if you want. Here it is.
So, and the thing is right here, Merb, is you got off scot-free, you think, for the shady shit you've done behind the scenes. You're striking, knowing good and well that you did it because you felt you didn't want your words out there. That's what it is.
Right. You don't like being exposed for the piece of shit that you are. Sorry.
Yes. You and Richard are one and the same. You both
just like any narc out here. Laura's the same way. Yeah. Any narc out here, they do this.
You think there's not clips all over the internet of stuff I'm not proud of? but I don't strike them. I just let it stay up. It's what it is. I say it. I gotta own it. But not you, Merb. Not you.
If only there was something in your head to control the things you say.
Right.
Like, damn. If you don't like the
I
stuff you
tell
say,
you.
Merb, then don't say it. How that? No? Bad idea? Stupid?
Hmm.
Whatever.
How about stop and think? That would be a grand gesture, huh?
Absolutely, it would be. But yeah, so you're lying. You're lying.
Ooh.
It doesn't say with prejudice. It doesn't say without prejudice. Just says dismiss, which means you got nothing. You walked away with nothing. And so did Heather.
Yeah. Except Heather's dignity is intact.
Correct. Yeah. Heather doesn't need to lie. Heather doesn't need to go around pretending. I mean, you'd think she would be happy and not have to lie to exaggerate it. But no, that's even that isn't good enough for Carolyn.
Right.
Like that just says it all, right? Even
Yeah.
that isn't good enough for her.
No.
Like take your win and shut up. But
You,
no, you have to take
nothing
it,
is ever good enough.
spin it, turn it into the things that it's not. Ridiculous, man. What a
And
joke you are.
right. It's not, I don't have, I don't just have a lake house. I have the best lake house. I just don't have, I don't, you know, I didn't just win. I have the biggest win. I don't just, like in court. I can't wait for us to play where you're like, can I say something? And the judge, no, we're not doing that.
Right.
And you're the only
The judge
person.
didn't like you or your stupid lawyer,
No.
Sparky.
And you know what he didn't like? I can tell you right now. He didn't like the fact that you tried to use your son's death on a copyright strike. Had nothing to do with anything. And that's exactly what you did on the stand. I can't wait to get the transcript.
Right. Constantly saying that people are attacking your children and you're just a
Yeah.
liar. You're a liar. And we've proved it so many times. It's embarrassing. But you don't have that gene. You don't understand embarrassment, clearly.
And but here's what you would think. You would think that the fear of that she just went through, because I guarantee, I know you what she, I can't even say, I bet she had fear. I think she had fear. I know she had fear because I saw her. And I even told you that I felt sorry for her. The
Yeah, but that
way
was short lived.
it was very short lived. The way her and her husband looked that day, I had some pity in my heart for her because she looked pathetic.
Yeah.
And instead of taking that and humbling yourself, look at you. Would you just look at you? You're doing what every other narcissist in the world would do. You're rolling in it and lying. Thank you, Tolbert.
Thank you, Tobert. Pussy, yeah, you're absolutely right. I wouldn't say boo now. Just shut up. Shut up. Take your win and shut up if you're so happy with it. It's so crazy. You'd think that
Right.
she would be happy and she's not. She's such a miserable hag, man. Damn.
Yeah, right. Because you know what? There's no happiness in her. There's no
None.
happiness to be found anywhere.
That's so sad, man. So sad. Why is she using this filter to cover up her kitchen now? Are we not allowed to see the kitchen anymore?
I
Are
don't
we
know.
pretending this is her
But
house?
I would say it would be to protect her children, but no, because she's promoting their YouTube in her comment section.
Yeah, I
So,
know that's not it. Oh, the children that are so bullied and harassed on this platform? Why would you
yes,
put them on YouTube, Merb? Why would you put your children that are so bullied and harassed that are targeted by all this meanie, demons out here? Why would you dare put them on YouTube? Why would you do that? Yeah. Tell
exactly,
me again how
pussycat.
you don't
Yeah,
exploit your children. You're such a liar.
exactly. And I want make this make sense. Let me tell you what my grandson talks about more than is, I don't know. It's kind of weird, but stingrays. Blippy had a show about stingrays, and baby O, he's like, I want to see a stingray. I want to touch a stingray.
That's
I
so
want to see a
cute.
stingray. So
I love
guess
that.
who, sick or not, I took him to see a daggum stingray.
That's
You think
awesome. I love that.
I know. If
That's
y'all
right,
think I
Dana.
didn't want
Exactly. Look what Dana Leslie just said. A dismissal does not determine innocence or guilt, but just ends the proceedings. It does not prevent future lawsuits unless it's
yes,
dismissed with prejudice, which it was not. It was not. Y'all just saw the
exactly,
document. You just
exactly.
saw the document for yourself. Man, you'd think she'd pull up the document and show it. Why don't you, Merb? Why do you
Right.
always
No,
make us do it? Why are we're the only ones that ever show your truth?
but the thing is if you think that I didn't want to flick on that live and share that experience with everybody to see him get to see a stingray for the first time or a shark and him saying, "Hi, Mr. Shark." And then I'm like,
Mm.
tell him thanks for not eating us. Thanks for not eating us, Mr. Shark. But I didn't. I didn't
I'm
because
glad you're
every
giving him a nice, healthy, fair fish life.
I know Steph's like, Mom, why?
So rare to be eaten by a shark. Yeah, that's one
I
of the
know.
first facts he learns.
Well, we were in a shark tunnel. You could see his teeth, and that's what popped in my head. Look at those teeth. He could
They
really
played
take
the
us out
theme
if he
from
wanted to.
Jaws too.
But you know, he wasn't afraid. He's like, I want in there. I want in there with him. I'm
Oh,
like, I know you do.
same. Me too. Let's go. That'd be
I was
fun.
like, not me, no. But
What
the
a fun
thing is
trip, though. That
I would
sounds like
love for
fun.
everybody to share that moment, but
Yeah,
everything in me
yeah,
was like, no, you protect him at all costs.
absolutely, 100%. You have to. You have to.
Yes.
That's right. Fish are friends, not food.
Yes.
Ah.
Oh,
Hey,
did
Earth.
y'all
Yes,
get
you're happy and you know it. Shut your mouth. That's right.
yeah.
You'd think that this woman would know, but nope.
Yeah, I
She has
have
to
that
go
on
on and
video where
lie.
Stephanie's like, "One of these killed Steve Irwin." I'm like, "I know. Don't ruin the video. You're running the video." Shh.
It was just doing what a stingray does. Steve Irwin would say that. It's not his
Yes, he
fault.
would say that.
He would say that.
Mhm.
Absolutely. He's just doing what he's just stingraying.
Yeah, when me and Amy were looking at a bear, and she's like, "Do bears don't eat meat, do they?" I'm like, You ever seen Grizzly Man? Because they had to
Well, it
cut that
depends on
bear
the kind
open
of
and get
bear.
they had
I
to get
think
2 people out of him,
oh Lord. I think
out of
it's
that bear.
if it's brown, lay down. If it's black, attack, like make a lot of noise, I guess. And if it's white, good night. Like you're donezo if it's a
Hey,
polar bear.
TC.
So if it's brown, I think you're supposed to lay down, like play dead. Or just, run off. That's also an option. Go get
Look,
somewhere safe. That's a better idea.
not really far from here, a woman was killed by a brown bear, but here's
Okay,
why.
never
It's
mind then.
it's
Forget what I just
no, no,
said.
no. They really will leave you alone, but it had a cub.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah. Bears with cubs are
Yes.
yeah,
And
hands
me and
off.
Amy almost got out and was gonna walk around, and the bear we saw a mom and 2 cubs. I'm like, "No, that would have been the death of me."
Yeah, no,
I was
there's no
like,
point.
"Here,
Yeah.
baby bear." Washa. Yeah.
Did I tell you that I was at church camp once when a bear
The
came up?
lawsuit wasn't dismissed because it already had
No.
gone to trial.
No.
I was at church camp. I used to go every year to this church camp and interpret for the deaf students that would go. Um, and it was it was always so awesome, just absolutely wonderful. And so it's wall to wall Christians everywhere, and me, one of the supposed grown ups. And I look up, and right near the big dumpster that's over there, like off in the corner, here comes a little bear cub walking around, and I, as loud as I could, said, "Oh shit!" Super loud. Everybody
Oh,
heard me.
no. Welcome to church camp.
I'm like, it's a bear though. I swear, there's a bear over there. But yeah, it was embarrassing. But whatever. I saw him though. He was cute.
Jimmy is calling everyone a con. Pot con the kettle black.
Jimmy the con calling everybody a con. Wow.
Look, we had the most. Look, when a bear broke into Timber's car last year, and it was the most delicate break-in I've ever seen, and you could see where I wish I took pictures. You could see the claws where it tore into because Timber left salmon in her car.
Oh no.
She
Whoops.
forgot about it.
Probably not a good idea. Oh, she's probably glad that he took that thing out. Can you imagine how bad that would have smelled after a couple days?
I'm pretty sure
That bear did her a favor.
the bear did do her a favor, but it didn't take all the salmon out. It must have been cheap salmon. I don't know, but you could see
Not up
where
to
it
the
ripped
bear's
into the
skin.
pack and it went through the stuff in the car. It was. I was like, this is and it didn't bust her windows out.
Bears are
That
amazing at what they can do. Like they're very able fingered.
yes.
It's crazy.
Well, you're in our prayers, Debbie Doll. Everybody, please keep Debbie Doll and her husband in your prayers, please.
Absolutely, for sure, Debbie Doll.
You're listening to the wrong channels, White Angel.
See,
You're listening to the Spin Doctors.
the
You want
spin
the real facts?
doctors.
Go to the docket. The lawsuit cannot be dismissed
Spin
once it went to trial.
White Angel, she's right. Go
What?
to the paperwork. What'd she say? What? I missed it.
Rewind that. Rewind what she just said.
Okay.
Is it already gone to trial? You're listening to the wrong channels, White Angel. You're listening to the Spin Doctors. If you want the real facts, go to the docket. The lawsuit could not be dismissed once it went to trial. It wasn't dismissed. Her claims were dismissed. They had no merit. It was decided, I'm going to pull that right up here, in my favor and against her. And it was
that is a lie. Okay, first of all, let me just tell everybody, Carolyn emailed me under Proton Mail and tried to say this exact same thing.
Wow.
And what did I say back to you, Merb? I said, what's it like sitting in court, lying under oath, and using your son on the stand? That's what I said to you. Show the email.
Wow.
It says it was close, but it was dismissed. That's what it says.
It does say, yeah, I'm sorry. It can't be dismissed once it goes to trial. Like, I don't understand. Then why is it dismissed? It does say plaintiff's claims are dismissed.
We're listening now, Happy Pause. I haven't listened to anything because I've been sick. And Wendy's been over there bleeding to death. Scary.
Yeah.
ordered, adjudicated, and decreed. And it is with prejudice. She cannot refile it.
It's not with prejudice. What? It's not with prejudice. Where does it say that?
You're lying.
You're lying. Oh my God, you're such a liar.
That's the thing. It's not with prejudice. It's not without prejudice. It's neither.
Yeah, it doesn't say with or without.
Right.
And
So
I don't think
you
can assume anything from that.
No.
I don't think.
I wouldn't assume anything because you know what happens.
You have to appeal it. Okay? Case is closed.
And when she says spin doctors, it doesn't say the case is closed, by the way. It doesn't say that. It doesn't say that anywhere. Oh, yes, it does. I'm sorry. It does say
I think it does say that.
It does that. I forgot there was another line under that. It does say close the case. Yeah. So the claims were dismissed. It doesn't say with or without prejudice. And the case is closed. It does say that. But when she says you're listening to the spin doctors, who else is talking about this besides us? Oh, I guess Florida Gray and them are talking about it.
Yes.
I mean, because that's us, right? We're the spin doctors.
Us in Florida Gray, yeah.
Well, at least we're not demons anymore. That's nice. We're coming up in the world.
Yeah. This one has no God in her. She has no God in her. I believe that with my whole heart. Because anybody with God in them will not lie the way that she lies. They'd be afraid of it. Because to have God, you have to have a fear.
Please get the facts and please don't spread misinformation because that's doing nobody any.
She's in there giving you the facts. And this is someone.
The only one spreading misinformation is you, Merb. You're spreading misinformation.
Get over here with your people, your real people that's going to tell the truth. Come on.
Good. Okay.
You'd think she would show the document. I wonder why she doesn't.
Oh, she's pulling something up. Let's see.
That's the docket.
The judge's here. Memorandum and opinion is in favor of Carolyn Cavarnos. Do you see that, White Angel?
And this right here is proof that she's the one that emailed me through the Proton. She sent this to me.
Oh my gosh. Pull up those emails. Let's read them.
Oh, wait a minute. I'll go through it.
Where does it say with prejudice, though? I'm looking to see.
written right nowhere. Nowhere, Merb.
This whole thing, this whole first line is not in any document that I have. This is only on the docket. The rest I just showed you. For reasons stated in the court's order and opinion dated, plaintiff's claims are dismissed accordingly and the case is closed. That's what I showed you guys. This whole thing up here in favor of Carolyn. Fair enough, but you didn't win anything. You didn't win any of the money that you wanted or punitive damages. You got nothing. You got scolded by the judge and told to leave. That's what you got.
Yeah.
And it doesn't say with or without prejudice. You're lying.
Right.
Not dismissed, in favor of Carolyn Cavarnos. That means a judgment has been entered against Heather Schaefer.
No. You can't put words in. You can't say there's been a judgment, this, that. You cannot say, you can't put words in the judge's mouth.
And I'm sorry, but which carries more weight, the docket or the actual document signed by the judge?
Right.
It is hereby ordered, adjudged, and decreed. Okay? That for the reasons stated in that, her claims are dismissed. Not the case. Her claims. She did not prove them. Okay? The case is closed. It's closed. It's been adjudicated with prejudice.
Where does it say with
You're
prejudice?
lying.
Show me that. Where does it say with prejudice? You big liar. Look at you lying. You put in a little bit of truth and then a lie to fool your people. That's what narcs do all the time. They sprinkle in the truth and then beef it up with lies.
Yeah.
There's no with prejudice there. Where is it? Show me. I don't see it.
Pathetic ass loser has to sit over there and lie when it's written for everybody to read.
I mean, she even acts like she's reading it.
Yeah.
It doesn't say with prejudice anywhere, you big liar.
Please get the facts, because when you listen to case, her claim, do you understand?
I don't know what that was.
Okay, you said, I'm so glad Heather didn't get a penny. If she wants money, she should get a job.
Yeah, so
excuse me. Unlike you, Heather has a job.
So should you, bitch. If you want some money, you go get yourself a damn job.
Right. You have tried to sue everyone. You've talked about suing everyone. And furthermore than that, you did a whole ass GoFundMe for a free attorney.
Fraudulent GoFundMe.
Yes.
Which is your Christmas fund, I bet.
It's only when she's doing something like this that, is what I'm going to talk about. That's it.
And goody.
I want you to talk about donations, didn't you, for a free attorney?
Yeah. You never once said, you know what? My nephew's not charging me. Let me give you your money back.
Never
once did you say that.
Nope. You said it's going to cost $25,000 just to meet with him for a week. Something ridiculous like that. Never showed a single receipt. Got as much money as you could. You squeezed everybody dry.
Yep.
Your people should be furious with you.
And still squeezing them dry. Selling, teacups and shit.
Right, because if they don't buy them,
your kids don't eat.
Yeah, your children don't eat. Get out of here. Disgusting.
My grown boys don't eat.
That person lost a lot of money. Yes, you weren't aware of it. Good. So there it is. So I hope that people go out and spread the truth and not lies.
We are going to spread the truth. You got it, sister. We're going to spread the truth. I'm going to make sure that the truth gets spread, because you are a liar. And I don't just call anybody a liar, but you are one. You would lie when the truth is easier. And the truth is easier in this case.
I mean, it's right. It's on the paperwork right in front of you, Merb. You can't even read that correctly. You have to put a spin on it and a lie.
Exactly. Wow. My son, who owns a restaurant, can't feed my two boys who work there. Okay.
Are spinning it that the case was dismissed. Nobody won. Nobody lost.
That's true.
It's just a wash. No, that's not what happened.
He said it was very close. That's a wash.
And he said that your credibility was nothing. Yep. You didn't have any credibility with that judge at all.
And he said that to you.
I heard it. Andy wrote it in the document.
She didn't prove her case. She didn't have the evidence to prove her case.
She had every bit of the evidence, and he said that, please let us get the call. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah, she did. She had damning evidence, and the only thing she couldn't do is read minds.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And your butthole's going to pucker whenever we play that call. Guarantee you that.
Her claims were dismissed because they were lacking. Okay? Not the case. Case went to trial. You can't dismiss a case. It wouldn't be entered into the books. Do you understand? It's adjudicated.
Yes. Hey, stupid. They enter it into the books even if you're going to appeal. Dumbass.
It's decreed and ordered. It's just, I don't understand how people are believing this crap. They just ignore black and white. And White Angel, I'm surprised
the fact that it doesn't say without prejudice.
Exactly.
It doesn't say with or without. That's right there, missing in black and white. And you still added it, didn't you, Merb? Explain that. Explain that, ma'am, since you're clearly watching us.
White Angel, why is she calling you out? You're not allowed to. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go.
I get mad because someone who is someone that's been good to her. White Angel has been really good to Carolyn. For her to sit there and call her out because she disagrees because she can read.
You're not allowed to disagree with a narc. You can't disagree with a narc. What are you talking about? Not allowed to do that. Get in big trouble for that.
Every time I get an alert on my phone that there's a crack signal, I die.
I know. I just pulled it up.
Okay.
It's already ended.
Saying.
It's already ended. She's doing it to threaten somebody.
I think that is so funny, and I don't know how they did that, but it's funny.
Yes, and it says crack signal every time too, which kills me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very funny. All right. I was just pulling it up, but she's already gone, so it's over.
Yeah. Okay.
The fact checker. Yeah. This the verdict came in last, what was it, Friday, Jimmy?
Yeah, on Friday.
Friday, last Friday. Tomorrow Friday? A week ago. Wait. Jimmy, is tomorrow Friday?
Tomorrow Friday.
Yeah. A week ago tomorrow.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
No, never
Verdict
mind.
was in at like 9:42 in the morning. Thank God. Happy day. Truth prevailed.
And you still can't manage a smile.
Right. But actually the truth
still can't manage a smile after all that.
Look, everyone, I have to say this. I have to. The truth did not prevail in this case. You know, I believe in the justice system 100%, or I would not be doing true crime on YouTube and on and off. But I'm telling you, the truth did not prevail simply because you can't read someone's mind.
Right.
The
I
evidence
think the judge
was so close.
Mm-hmm. I think the judge knew the truth, and I think you know that the judge knows the truth, Merb. You know that, and yet you're still over here trying to be a smug, pig and shit.
She knows that she skinned by the plaque on her teeth. She knows that.
She knows that. It wasn't any fancy lawyering because your lawyer was shut down once.
Oh my gosh,
that was fun to watch.
Calm down, Sparky. Come on.
Or listen to, I should say.
Me and Jim was talking about the other day, and I said, Jim, I'm telling you right now, I said they should have sold tickets. I wish Jim could have been there. I wish he could have seen that the show that you and your nephew put on. But thank you for continuing the clown show. We're all here for the front seat. Mm-hmm. We're on the front row.
Oh, the glorious gods. Yeah.
Is that Whitebird?
Whitebird's in the chat.
So very sorry things didn't work out for Heather the way she wanted.
Is that the same white person that she's talking to right now? No, it was White Angel. What was her person?
Oh, yeah, it's White Angel. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Whitebird. Yeah.
Is that the same white person? I guess that sounded a little bad, but
I meant like the name. White Angel.
The name had the word white in it.
Squeezed.
That White Angel got the wrong.
White Angel got it wrong. Did you hear her?
Chuck, that White Angel got the wrong.
Well, I hope that White Angel comes and listens and sees the truth because you're lying. You're lying out your ass.
Yeah.
Maybe she's checking it right now.
Why are you so mad? Because one person in your chat's disagreeing with you because they read the paperwork. Why are you so mad? Because you can't handle being exposed, which is what got your ass in this trouble.
Yep.
So, yep. And Billy Boy Blue, how are you doing? Yes, Mrs. McJagger. Yes, we feel very, very happy
You look
And
it.
like I said, but
Well,
all the
tell your
colors off,
face.
and we just are so happy that
Yeah, really.
Look
And then
at that
don't
face.
look.
Tell me
Uh-huh.
any emotions that you think. I think irritated. Looking at that face, I think irritated. Maybe smell something funny. None of that
I'm going to tell
facial
you right now.
expression looks
You know
happy.
what that? You know why? Because she has one person in there, one
Yeah.
person who called her out on her lie,
Yep.
and
Yeah, she's
instead of
got a dead
focusing,
channel. Her
mhm,
and Nightbot, they kick it up real good. Just the two of them.
truth prevailed.
Most
the
nice.
truth did not prevail, and you know it. You know it. You lied under oath. You
Yeah, and
raised
the
your
judge
right
knows it
hand,
too.
yes, and swore under oath, and you lied, and we all saw it. Pussycat saw it. Randall saw it. Who else was there? Pink saw it. Sandy Law saw it. I don't want to leave anybody out. Jackie Burns saw it. Um, everybody saw it.
TC, do you
Thing
know that for sure?
thing one.
I don't believe that. Do you know that for sure, TC? I think if he tries to charge her, she's going to get really mad at him.
I think her brother will say, "No, ma'am. I mean, no, sir."
Right. Something tells me that ain't going to happen. Sorry, I hit my mute button on accident.
Well, right. And look, she doesn't have to go to a salon. Just get you some. It's Lang or Lange. I think it's pronounced Lange hair sorbet. It's not that expensive. Just get you some.
So I'm so shocked that more people don't know that yet.
Because
A
my
lot of people
hair
are coming into the comment.
a
Like fewer
mess.
people just today came in the comments and saw it for the first time. Mhm.
People are not seeing it for the first time. Goober, the day that it was put out, the truth was put out that
Yeah,
day.
we went live and showed the paperwork that day, ma'am.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Look how mad she is. Ooh.
I know.
You know
She's
what, White
furious.
Angel? Even if you stayed there, White Angel, thank you. Look how mad she is. She's bitten mad.
She's really mad. She looks furious, man.
And so, did you see she signed up for this YouTube partnership program that you get free shit in the mail? And she thinks she is so special. Hit the look, y'all. You can have 200 subscribers and do that. If you want to get that free stuff in the mail, you can too. Okay, it's not a big deal.
They didn't choose her out of all the people that they could have chosen from.
No, you have to
They
sign
picked
up.
her. I thought
Are
that they especially picked her because of her wonderful channel and her great true crime. No,
She's such a liar because I'm also a YouTube partner. I can prove that. You probably are too, Wendy.
I think they call it that when you're monetized, right?
I don't know. I signed up for the partners program 8 years
Same.
ago.
Yeah, same.
But
That
when I got
was getting monetized.
demonetized, yeah, when I got demonetized, I was no longer a partner. And then when I got monetized again, I was back being a partner. So
Yeah, that's monetized. Yeah, that's all
Yeah.
YouTube partnership is being monetized.
Okay. I was gonna
Yeah.
say I never get any, specific checks for my share
No,
of
just
the
your monthly whatever you make if you make something.
yeah.
Hey,
But
Lace.
so hey, Lace, but anybody can get that, Merb. Calm down. Everybody got the same little chalkboard thing. Calm it down. She's like, oh, what a great day. Look what YouTube gave me. Clap, clap.
Okay.
Okay. She's going to keep going, though.
But anyway, we're talking about
Still mad.
Does she use that thing to start her
Jaden
videos
Spicer.
and stuff?
And
None at all.
Or is it just another thing she's going to try and auction off one day?
It will be auctioned off and
Hi,
she'll probably
Rosalita
sign
Marie,
it
how
for
are you?
people.
Oh my god.
how's it going?
Rosalita, you deserve everything you get.
Hopefully
Hey,
she's
Jackie
doing
Barnes.
well.
Jackie Barnes is also a partner. Hope she gets a chalkboard.
I want nothing to do with her, Mrs. McJagger. The only reason I had to have any interaction with her whatsoever was this lawsuit. Now that this lawsuit is done, right? In some ways.
Oh, in some ways?
But that'll be.
Is that
in some ways? I thought it was case dismissed. What do you mean done in some ways? What does that mean?
Right. Oh, are you saying that you're going to do something, Merb? Do it. Do it.
Hey, Evelyn, what are you going to do? You're not going to do nothing. You're not going to do anything. Go sit down.
The judge saw through you once, he'll see through you again.
That's right.
Well, my interaction with her is,
So you're going to leave her alone?
She wants to sit and talk about me 24/7 like she does. And
She's bullying and harassing her.
I know
Of
she's
course
bullying.
you do. And telling everybody that you're bullying and harassing her. Everybody gets so happy you're off the internet for bullying and harassing people. Who the hell are you bullying and harassing?
Everybody, what? I'm not off the internet though.
I know you're not doing
What's
that.
he
No,
saying?
I know I'm not off the internet though.
I know, but they're saying pulling money off.
They want me
Who
off the internet,
knows?
yeah.
He's in the peanut gallery. Get close to the mic, Jimmy.
They're the ones doing it. Think about it. Everything they're doing is
And watch how annoyed she gets when he
Yeah.
does get close to
Do you
the
know?
mic.
You remember that lady Pat with the dogs? She's calling her daughter-in-law. Somebody told me that she announced it, and she says, "I go real life." She's calling that woman's daughter-in-law.
I don't know if that's true or not, but you better hope she don't. Because look, this woman fell over stupid's dogs here, and Merb rode that lawsuit out until the woman died
Oh my God.
because she refuses to put her dogs on a leash.
Wow.
Hey, Life Reminded.
Hey, Life Reminded.
She's deceased. The person is deceased.
Yeah,
And
she died while in litigation with you, right?
Died of old age in her 80s after, it's not like
yeah, she was in.
to do with our dogs.
Right. And I've been told that this person is saying that she's contacting her.
Didn't she, honey? And get money, right?
Yeah.
And spend money. So it's not like she can.
Notice how she's staring at herself. She's like, "Ooh, look at me." She's staring at herself
She
in that
does. She
monitor.
stares at herself the whole time. I know she does. It's so weird. So
Yeah, I don't even have my
weird.
camera on. I'm like, "Ooh," when I see.
I died for my dogs.
Right. Exactly. So interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. Can't wait.
Heather wants to make it look like that. Heather wants to try to make it look like
A little bit of Dipper's Delight there. Look.
I saw that. Yeah, a little smirk.
Yeah.
No. She from what I didn't hear what this person told me that she's contacting her daughter-in-law to get her on a show. But
Come on, put on
then
pause
they
for a
say
sec.
that I'm going real life. I go real life.
You
Heather
do go real
tweeted
life.
to my sponsors, lies me. She's
Prove it.
now saying that she's calling people in my real life about me. Who goes real life?
Prove it.
Like really? Now, come on.
See, here's the thing: is that you're not proving any of this. Wait, pause it for a second. You're not proving any of this. Where's the proof of anything that you just said? First of all, second of all, you're talking about the spin doctors out here that are spinning the narrative or whatever. Methinks that's what you're doing. I want some proof about what you just said. I want some proof of any of that.
Yeah. Because as the judge said, your credibility is over to the side. You have none.
Bro, people see her for who she is. She didn't get a lake house.
She wrote to ColourPop and tried to get them to sponsor her. They sent her a little free thing, and somebody's like, "You may want to." I'm not saying that I agree with that, but you don't have any sponsors now. Who's your sponsor now? Who's sponsoring you, Merb? Partner program?
As she told everyone. Oh, yes, she told everyone she's getting 2 houses. She's getting 2 houses. Yep. That didn't happen.
That was a troll, you idiot.
She spent a whole
Yeah,
lot
that
of,
was just,
no, you know
that was
what?
just to set
Rosalita,
you
I
off,
don't think she
and I
spent a
guess it
dime.
worked. They were doing
It
that
did
to
work.
set you off.
It worked. Everybody knows you don't
Clearly
own
it
2
worked.
houses. You have a house that your dad built you, and then your parents left you and your siblings a house. Everybody knows that. Calm your boobies.
I don't think she spent a dime. I know that Jackie Burns spent over $80,000 chasing this, and I know someone prior spent a lot of money. But I don't think Heather spent
zero.
A dime. That's my opinion.
I think she conned, right? She conned everybody.
Who did she con, Jimmy? Why don't you rob a bank?
That's my husband's opinion.
Well, I think you're a con. I think
the bank robber.
You took money from your audience under false pretenses and did nothing to show them that their money was going to what they said it was going, or to what you said it was going toward. Don't your people want to know where that money went? It certainly didn't go to an attorney. You're a whole ass liar.
I'm amazed that they don't care, and I can't wait for the people that left you in this last Exodus to come over and speak to us. I cannot wait. Because I guarantee you, that gave a shit ton of money to your bullshit.
Yeah, because you whined and cried and pissed and moaned and everything. Oh my God, just to talk to the attorney is going to be thousands and thousands of dollars. Just by the end of next week, I've got to have $25,000. Bullshit. All lies. All lies because Sparky didn't choose. Sparky didn't pay, make you pay a dime. Sorry, guys. I'm still kind of and and yet you had no problem taking money from your people. Are they ever gonna ask? Someone in the chat said all her people left. So all the people that donate money to you done left your ass? Is
Except
that
for
what
White
happened?
Angel.
Well, I think White Angel's on the hook, frankly, because she's about to leave on the fence, not the hook, the fence. I think White
Be
Angel's
like
about.
Forrest.
I think White Angel's about to leave right now. She senses already that she's being lied to, and I don't blame you because you are being lied to, White Angel.
Me too, Sandra. Me too.
Yeah, the person did get her on video saying that. Absolutely, Rosalita.
The person. Well, where's the clip? Let's see the
Yeah.
clip. Where is it? Oh, we
Play
don't
it.
show clip.
White Angel, I'm not going to discuss aspects of my case. No,
Oh,
no,
you're
I'm just telling
not?
White Angel
Okay,
something.
good. You're going to close it down then?
You'll see. You'll see. Stay tuned. You'll see what
You'll
happens,
see.
okay?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I
What
don't
are you
discuss,
gonna do?
That part of the case, yeah.
You're not gonna do
Jackie.
anything. Go sit down.
You know what? I think you're jealous because Jackie Burns somehow, and I don't know how, has money, just whatever. She's enjoying seeing you spin. Okay?
Yeah, you don't look really
Read the
calm and
chat.
cool, collected like someone who just won anything. You look
Right,
double
you
stressed,
really.
more stressed than usual. Weird.
Why? Yeah. You may want to get that checked.
Is it because when you went to celebrate, you had nobody there but Nightbot? Is that what happened?
Oh.
Nightbot wishes you well.
Lori C, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you. Golly, Winnie, that was a bitchy. I like that.
Her and Nightbot kicking it up. Maybe Nightbot can go on the celebration.
I have a feeling Nightbot's not going to pay for it though. Oh, come on. Am I freezing up? Hold on. Am I still on here? Can you hear me?
Oh, sorry. You can't hear me though. Yes, I can.
Okay.
I was on mute. That was my bad. Sorry about that.
Okay, give it just a second to catch up.
Okay.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to get a new computer, or I don't know.
Miss Nomer. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you.
She does have evil eyes. And hello.
How
so
are you,
good to
Miss
see you.
Nomer? Love it. I love seeing you. I'm so happy to see you, Miss Nomer. Hope you're doing well, sweetie. I miss seeing your plants and your tortoise. I miss seeing all your things, Miss Nomer. I hope you're doing well, sweetie. All right, hit play. Let's go.
I'm having to refresh it.
Sorry.
I hope it sticks in the same spot, but I bet it don't. Miss Nomer, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you.
Even Nightbot doesn't give her a thumbs up.
Is lied under oath. That's a libel because you are making a statement that I lied under oath, but she doesn't know that.
Pause. That's not libel, ma'am. That's defamation. Please get it correct. It's slander. That's not libel. Libel's when we write it down. When we write down that you're a liar, then you can call it libel.
Marty B, welcome.
It also has to be untrue, and it's not. So
girls, doing
we don't
well.
lie about you.
Hope you guys are doing well.
We tell the truth about you. Sorry, you lie.
Oh, Miss Nomer, we got to catch up. You got to see my grandbabies and all the stuff.
Everybody, what? I'm not off the internet though. No, I know I'm not.
I have to fast forward because it got flipped.
What? Getting two houses. Yep. They went and put that person's name out there. They put that whole thing out there. They used it, trying to pretend they cared about that woman. They didn't even know who that woman was. The only reason they went at that is because they thought the facts were different than they were, because they didn't want the facts. And
Are you talking about the woman that fell over your dogs?
Killed someone.
Oh,
that's what they were saying. And even when somebody came into the chat and said otherwise,
look, I don't
want to. Even though quote someone came into the chat and tried to tell them otherwise, I wonder who that quote someone was. I would love to know.
Right, and here's the thing: I don't want to talk about that because clearly, look, I saw the two of y'all, and it's been rough on you, and it would be rough on me too if that happened. I'm not going to take that away from y'all. I don't want that here. I don't want to talk about that.
They're lying. They're saying the case was dismissed, and they're saying it was dismissed without prejudice.
Nobody is lying.
Except you, Merb. You're the one
Not.
lying.
Yeah, Jason, thank you.
Is that the real two scooters? Is that Debbie two scooter chick? Is that her scooter person?
I think so. It says, I couldn't enjoy watching anyone stress for 2 years, no matter how much I didn't like them. Debbie Doll, prayers for your husband. Okay, hate on me now. Nobody
Listen,
in
I'm
here.
not going to hate on you, but I want to
No.
ask you, what do you
Mm-mm.
think about Carolyn's straight up lie that this was dismissed with prejudice or without prejudice, whichever one she's claiming, when it wasn't? That's a whole ass lie. It doesn't say that anywhere in the documents. What says you, Scooter? I'd love to know how you feel about being lied to by this woman over and over and over. In addition to that, she took money from all you guys. How much money did you give her? I'm
Thank
curious
you.
to know. You don't have to tell me, but I'm curious to know how much money did everybody give her for this attorney that she didn't pay a dime for? I would love to know, Scooter, your opinion on both of those things. That she took the last, 5 people in your community, took them for whatever pennies they were willing to give her under false pretenses, lied, and has a whole ass fake GoFundMe out for money that she doesn't need for an attorney that isn't charging her. What says you, Scooter? I'd love to know. I would love to know.
Well, and I don't want to just attack Two Scoots.
I'm not trying
Even
to
though-
attack, but those are
even
genuine
though
questions. Those are genuine questions that I have. I'm not attacking.
I understand.
I'm
No,
not-
I
I'm not-
understand. She did get on panel and say, I'll never be your friend, Randy. Never, never. And I've never done anything to you, Scoots, ever.
Well, I'm just,
But
these are
that's
genuine
fine.
questions that I have. I'm not trying to be rude or nasty. I've been under the weather. You might not know that, Scooter, since you're coming in late. Been under the weather this week, so it might sound a little meaner than usual. I'm not trying to be mean. Those
Yeah,
are genuine questions that I have. I really would like your answer. I hope you give me one.
Hey, Destined. Girl, I've had your back in emails. Woo. Victimizing herself. It's in the what I have to say to you, Scooter, is this. I understand you being Carolyn's friend, and I understand why, and I understand why you won't leave. I completely get it. I don't understand trying to make someone feel bad for doing what they feel is right. I don't understand letting her lie, letting her sit there and tell lies. You know good and well it wasn't with prejudice. It wasn't without prejudice. It was neither. Okay? It was, it was also was not a win for Carolyn. Maybe in her eyes it was a win because she didn't have to pay what she should have paid. It's not a lie because this can't be taken back to court. Yes, it can. Or I don't know if it can.
Scooter, it's not in the paperwork anywhere. I've read it start to finish. I've read it all.
Yeah, I
And
was going to say
I'm not attacking you, but I'm telling you she's lying.
it can
It's not in
absolutely,
there.
it can be taken back to court, or maybe it can't. It's not specified. Why can't you just say that instead of saying,
And what about
you
the
know,
money? What about the money, Scooter? The money that she took from people under false pretenses when she didn't have to pay her attorney anything.
let me ask you that. That's a fair question, I think. In your opinion, Scooter, did she pay an attorney? Just write yes or no. That's all you have to write.
Hey, Pink. Good to see you, honey. She is a narcissist, 100%.
Okay, you believe it. Okay, then that's fine.
So,
She
have you
believes it.
seen? Have
She
you
gets to
seen
believe it.
any proof though, or are you believing Carolyn's word? Hey, Jenna, how are you?
Jenna
Oh my God,
Moon,
Jenna Moon. I'm
how
so
are you
happy to see you.
feeling?
How are you doing, Jenna? I think about you all the time. You probably have no way of knowing that though, but I do. Just so you know. I hope you're doing
You
okay,
saw
Jenna.
proof.
So good to see you.
Scooter, I'm sorry, I don't believe you.
I
I'm
don't
sorry to
believe
say that.
you. Why
I
don't I
don't
believe
believe you.
you? She didn't pay that attorney anything.
But I
How
understand
come?
why she would say that. I'm let it go. Let it go. I understand why she would say that. Okay? I'm not gonna come down, Scooter. You know what, Scooter?
I'm not coming down on Scooter either. I'm really not trying to attack her. I'm really just genuinely, because I'm very genuinely curious. What proof did you see?
You, Scooter, you have yourself in one of the worst possible situations I have ever watched. You have befriended someone who emotionally manipulates you, and y'all have a commonality that nobody here can, that a lot of people can't understand. I know she hasn't sent you over. And for that, my heart breaks for you because I think deep down, you're probably a lot better person than what she allows you to be. Oh, she knows you're here. Trust that.
I'm sure you're going to hear all about it.
But just know there are people in this world that would have been your friend without trauma dumping on your ass daily. There are people.
I remember the night that I began to feel sorry for Scooter is was like something like 3 in the morning, and Carolyn demanded that she go live on camera with her. The poor woman
Okay,
was in bed, woke her up out of a dead sleep to go live
fine.
on camera with her.
Yeah, but she chooses that. I don't have any pity anymore, all the way. I have maybe a little. I do because of the situation she's put herself in. Because she can't leave Merb. Scooter's not as nice as she would like people to believe. I've seen her say some things.
What what proof have you seen, Scooter? I'd love what have you seen other than her telling you?
But that doesn't. Hey, Gathering Place. I don't stop. I still pray for Scooter. I still watch Scooter's videos, and she gets thumbs up from me. You cannot leave anytime, Scooter. You can, but not without the smear campaign. You done seen what did she do to Heather? What she do to Heather when Heather left?
Yeah, what does she do to everybody who leaves?
You know what wasn't allowed to be said on the stand? The things that she did to Heather's son. You can, but not without repercussions that you don't want to deal with. Hey, Monique.
Why isn't she willing to show those receipts to anybody else? I've never seen her show a single receipt ever to anything.
I guarantee you, Jackie Burns and Heather will show every receipt that was spent on an
Hmm.
attorney.
Yeah, that's how Merb knows what was spent because people have shown the receipts.
You're crazy if you think she won't do anything. She may not do anything at first.
The
What'd
fact
she
that
do to
you think
Kevin?
the fact
What'd
that
she
you
do to
think that
Kevin?
Scooter proves that you don't understand what an arc is.
Right. What'd she do to Kevin? She has shown to those who donate. I don't believe you. I don't. What, Kevin? Have you seen anything? Kevin, Chris Reed, have you seen anything? That's why I don't believe you, Scooter. Now I feel like I'm attacking her. I'm doing the same thing I said don't do. But it
Yeah,
hurts
I'm
my
not
feelings.
trying to attack, but it's just
Yeah,
interesting that
because
she's
look,
here
I know
because
that Scooter ain't all bad because she has raised one of the sweetest people, burnt hot dog, sweetest people I've ever seen. You're right. You don't have to say please, Scooter. I'm off you because you know what? I have a very strong liking for your daughter, and I'm not going to attack you. I'm done. I'm done. Thank you for coming in. Good luck to you. I understand why you stay with her, and girl, I pray for you more than you know. Guarantee you more than you pray for me. What I wouldn't do is get on a panel and do you like you did me, because I thought we were like I don't know, brain friends or something.
Evelyn, you're absolutely 100% correct. There are so many people who don't understand the full danger of a narcissist. And they don't think it'll happen to them until it does.
Hey, Lavina, my gosh.
She doesn't have a lot of people defending her, Jenna Moon, just a few diehards.
Yeah.
She says I'm not doing that anymore. Not doing what anymore? Defending Merb or something else?
Had too many. Well, I pray for your losses. I'm so sorry for your losses. But you know what? She used her loss in court. She got on that stand and yelled it out so the judge could hear it.
Right. She tried to make the judge feel sorry for her. She tried to
Yeah.
manipulate the judge
Instead of just being honest, she tried to manipulate. Yes.
because she knew that the facts that she knew that the judge saw right through her.
And when she did that, it gutted. I know you may not like Jackie Burns, but I happen to think quite a lot of her. It gutted her. It gutted Jackie. You tell me what losing a child has to do with copyright. I can tell you what it has to do with it. Nothing. Life is way more than YouTube. She got up there and told that judge, Scooter, hey, Charlie, that her kids would not eat if she lost this lawsuit. My kids won't eat. Scooter, you know that's a lie. You know that's a lie. Pink had to leave the courtroom. It was so disgusting. I've never watched other look, she has the same culpability as what's the first trial I went to? Sarah Burns. No, I'm wrong. Is it Burns, Wendy?
Boone.
What?
Sarah Boone.
Sarah Boone.
And I'm sorry,
It's
my son was texting me, so I missed what you're even talking about. I'm so sorry. What's going on?
she had the same on that stand. She acted just like Sarah Boone. Like it's not about anybody else. Nobody else in the world has been hurt except for Carolyn. That's it. That's all.
She's a good friend. To whom? Who
Honey,
how is she a
that
good
makes
friend
me
to
sad
you?
for you. That
Wait,
makes me sad
how,
for you.
hold on. My son's calling me. Do you hear that?
Yeah, I love
That's him.
that.
All right, I'll be right back.
I know, Badger. How are you? Where have you been? Where's everybody been? So good to see you. Scooter, what scares me is that you think she's a good friend. That tells me that you haven't had a good friend before. A good friend doesn't make you feel guilty if you can't give them money. You know what Debbie Doll did yesterday? I've been so sick. I told her, she texted me, and she's going through a lot. Debbie Doll is going through a whole lot. Her sweet husband is, been through it. And they have been dragged through hell and back the last year. And she texted me, and I told her, I said, I'm just sick. I'm so sick. I was in bed. I laid back down, went to bed. I had a knock on the door, had medicine, flowers, and soup delivered. Not for anything. No, she's probably going to get mad that I'm even telling this. You know what she got in return? All she can get is a thank you. Y'all know come on. I'm fine, Debbie. Thank you. There's some real friends here. My friend Summer stood at the driveway. Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine because I don't want to make her sick. And I love you. Yes, pussycat. Real friends, they don't have to tell you they're your friend. You can just tell they're your friend. I know, Evelyn. I know. You've been working way too much. Oh, Badger, if you only knew. I know. I get it. It's so good to see y'all. I'm just tickled. Miss Nomer's here. Scooter, you're somebody that I would love to get to know. I've never changed anyone's mind, so I'll shut up now. Thanks for not. Scooter, you'll never be blocked here. You're never going to be blocked here. I swear, I would love to talk to you sometime, just to see if I just to see who you really are. Because, hey, Cassandra, you're more than this. You're more than this. And it looks like y'all are having a great summer, and I'm glad about that.
That's all a lie.
Yeah, on the bench trial when the judge dismisses, whatever.
It's not dismissed.
Whatever.
See, that's what her claims were dismissed. The case was not dismissed.
You're lying.
What's the difference?
My
The
microphone.
claims were dismissed.
Is it right? There's the lie.
Well, wait,
Hey,
the claims
Donnery.
were dismissed. The claims were dismissed and the case was closed. That's the
Right.
truth. It wasn't dismissed with prejudice or without prejudice. I don't know what that means as far as whether it can go back or not, but you're telling people that it was dismissed with prejudice or whatever it is she's saying. I can't keep them straight. Sorry. You're telling people that it was dismissed with prejudice, even though there's no place in the document that it says that. Not anywhere. Scooter just came in here and said, I'm sure it says that somewhere in the document. No, it doesn't.
Mm-mm.
She's lying. It doesn't say that anywhere. I've read the document start to finish.
It doesn't. And I know if you get time, just read it and you're going to see her lies, the lies that she spews. For what?
Right.
Because she can't handle being a loser.
Prejudice in a bench trial, we're in federal court.
Yeah, in a bench trial.
It didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to. It damn sure didn't turn out the way Jackie or Heather wanted it to. But you know whose heads are held high? Theirs.
Right.
Why can't this one do the same?
Exactly. Why does she look so damn miserable about it? With prejudice means it can't be tried again. Thank you. With prejudice, I need to write that down and get it tattooed on me or something because I'll never remember that. But
I swear, I know it's so I don't know. But it was
either
neither.
way, it doesn't say
That's-
that. It doesn't say that word or that phrase anywhere in the document. Anywhere.
To be appealed, but would not be worth the money if it would cost to do. Exactly. That is the judgment of the court. And Ash knows courts, okay? Oh,
It's
you're
just crazy
welcome.
that it's just
Scooter.
crazy that she straight up lied and people just are okay with it. I don't understand that. You know it's okay to have friends that don't lie to you, right? Like, do you know that? You have a choice? This is crazy to me. Crazy.
Yeah.
On the federal court in the Southern District of the state of New York.
Why are you so mad? Calm it down.
Oh my
Calm it
God.
down,
Why
man.
are you so mad? Jeez.
You're supposed to be a winner here.
Yes, Dana Leslie. I've looked through the entire document. It's not there.
Yeah,
She's
the
lying.
microphone is still doing. And she did not prove that.
You haven't said on
Hold on,
the
just
right
wait. Let me say.
Make sure it's on the record, please.
I know. Let me just say.
Every time
In
he
a
opens
bench
his
trial in
mouth,
the federal
it's more
court in
mad.
Okay. You see now there it's not working. Let me see.
And not only that, why is she
If you are sleeping like this, don't. It
Can we
rests.
just wait 1 second because my microphone's not working?
Is it back?
Yes, it is. We hear you loud and clear.
Okay, now it has three
Something's happening.
attorneys. Let me tell you something, Rosalita. My attorneys, all of his electronic devices, when we went to trial, this is when it's really important, then you know that the truth matters, okay? When we went to trial, my attorney's electronic devices, everything was taken from him. Her attorneys had all of their electronic devices.
Was taken from
Was taken from him? Why, ma'am? Why? Was he using his stuff inappropriately? Why
he
else
brought
would
his
it be
speaking
taken?
spell, and they would not let him bring it in.
They had everything. We had a pad of paper and a pen. And
They did not have
That's because
everything.
your attorney's a dimwit. He's a dimwit. He's Sparky. Of course he'd bring a paper and a pen. Makes total sense.
Wow.
so everything that was prepared, we just had to try to remember it or whatnot. And we still prevailed.
the
You know why?
anger.
Because we have the truth. And you don't have to memorize the
Because
truth.
you can't
don't
read
have to come in
minds.
with any.
That's why
Right.
you won. If you want to call it winning. Because you can't read minds. It wasn't because of anything that you did. He knew full well why you filed those DMCA takedowns for bullying and harassment, not for copyright. The judge knew it. He saw right through you, bitch. Why aren't you telling your people that? He saw right through you. He said you don't have any credibility. He knows
Thank
that
you,
you lied
Jackie.
on the simplest of questions. Do I have a channel called Mommy Ramblings? Is Heather's channel called Hell to the No? Does she live in Tennessee? You lied on all
Oh.
those answers for no reason. The judge even
And-
wonders, what the hell were you doing? Why did
Hold
you
on,
do that?
Somewhere in this, okay. I'm glad you said that. And it's in this live, and we're going to get there. But I'm gonna say this first. She's about to say, and I can tell you, a bold-faced lie. She says that Heather's attorney kept bringing that up for an hour and a half, and the judge said, "Let it go. You cannot hold her accountable for what her attorney said."
No,
Merb, that's a
ma'am.
flat
Your
out
attorney
lie.
said that. Your attorney put that in writing.
She
I
said
saw
in
it
court,
myself.
but she said in court that the judge said that, and that is a lie.
No,
That's a
that's a
lie.
lie. That's a lie. Your attorney put it in writing. He said you can't hold her accountable for what I did because you threw him under the bus and said that you told him those answers were all wrong,
Gemma.
but he decided to file anyway. Oh, he just did. That's what
And
you
then
did.
the both of you went like this in court. And the
Yeah.
judge told you to quit whining. So I can't wait to get these transcripts. You liar.
Little games, like her lawyers were playing little games, and the judge told them that stop it with this, move on, because
Lie.
they kept using something my lawyer prepared to try to
Here it
impeach
is.
me. And the judge said, stop. You cannot impeach her with her counsel's words.
This never happened. This never happened.
That's not what happened. And you were impeachable because you lied on your document. I don't care if your lawyer signed off on it or not. It's your words. It's your answers. You are impeachable from that. You are.
I was on that call, Charlie.
Stop it. Move on. And they were very, very upset because
That never happened.
that's what they had done during a deposition for about 1.5 hours. That same thing. But there's not a judge at a deposition to stop that. But at the trial, he stopped that. And you could see, like, they were the deer in the headlights.
Also lie. That's a lie. He did not
Absolutely
stop it.
untrue.
She started, as I told you in the deposition, that's what happened.
Because that's what they had planned to do. And they tried to do it again later in the testimony, the next time we were up there.
Yeah,
and
but they wanted to know why you lied.
Yeah, I think it's a fair question. Why did you lie under those answers?
Yes.
We still are questioning that.
Wait a second.
Right.
Is that still her counsel's words? Move on, counselor.
That never happened.
So
That never happened. That never
never
happened. It didn't
happened.
happen on the phone call at no time. In fact,
No.
several times on the phone call, I felt like the judge was like almost chastising your attorney, telling him that, like for instance, when he said that there was damning evidence against you, that was a damning piece of evidence. And it was actually a very big piece of evidence that your attorney tried to poo-poo away like it was nothing. It was a very big piece of evidence, and the judge said so. And he said your credibility was nothing. And he said that he said let's put her credibility to the side for now. Those were his exact words. Oh, I forgot the last thing I was going to say. Sorry. But several times, he argued with your attorney because your attorney didn't know what the hell he was doing. Several times. The only reason that you got the judgment that you got is because we can't read minds. There's no way to definitively prove that you didn't consider fair use, even though there's nothing in your search history or in any of the documents that you presented that prove that you looked at fair use. Just you lying and saying you did, which the judge knew was crap. He absolutely knew it was crap.
Yes.
Try to hurt us and me and kids.
Jimmy, I told you they enjoy to do that.
You know, it's
They
crazy.
enjoy to do that. Don't you understand that?
It's so horrible what they did. You know, they put us all through hell.
And no one said they were good people, Jimmy.
Yeah.
No one
Yeah,
said they
we
were
are.
good people.
And no one
They
is
realize
you don't
you
ever
don't-
say you're not
you
good people.
dragging
And
you
know
dragging your poor children and your husband in front of a judge isn't horrible. My God, help me.
And the thing is, what says you, Jimmy? You were sitting there in court. You going to speak up and tell the truth? Later on, Jimmy's like, I got a lot to say. Get on panel with me, pal. Say it to me. I would love to have a one-on-one with his ass.
Every time Jimmy talks, I feel like he's lost. Like he's constantly wondering and questioning, like, why everybody's so mad at Merb. What is it that he doesn't get? We don't like her for the same reasons you don't like her, Jimmy. Like,
Right.
dude, I can't.
It's
I
just-
know you're not happy. You see all the shit we see.
But
I
for
know
us,
you
it's not
feel the
cheaper to
same way.
keep her.
Yeah, but we're not
So,
stuck there like you are. So I get it, man. I get it.
Yeah. One more to go, Jimmy, and you know what I mean.
A lot of them realize, maybe a lot of them don't care, but I mean,
They realize. They absolutely
the
realize.
stuff that they hear was just like so many lies. They just make up something, about like when they say that we're still striking people. Like you weren't even home that day.
Yeah, I know.
And,
Yeah. Oh, they say we're still striking people. And over on TikTok, Cluster B puts up right where she had Cluster B's channel removed. They say
I
we're
miss
still
that
striking
channel.
people. They're still lying. They're still they had to move to TikTok because she got their channel removed.
Of course she did. Let me guess, for copyright or for bullying and
Uh-huh.
harassment, Merb? Which one was it? Another one that
Copyright.
you filed fake DMCA takedowns
Mhm.
on. Damn.
You're a big fat liar.
it was
You really are.
No, not doing it.
like, people are so tired of them.
Oh, liar
I'm
face
gonna-
here.
I don't care. I'm really gonna name people. I'm gonna put their stuff.
Go
right
on
here.
your channel. Go on your channel, okay?
I will.
Wow.
Yeah, do it, Jimmy. Do it.
Can't
Do it.
stand
Go.
him.
Do it.
She cannot
Go.
stand him at all.
No, but do it. Do it, Jimmy. Go on your channel. Do it.
Walk away and go.
Yeah,
No,
go on your
Captain Lee, they
channel
have
and
to spin
claim you don't
this.
know anything.
They have to spin this. They actually make a federal court judge, by their own words, appear to be biased. Like, and Judge Karras is not just a federal court judge; he is the chief justice there. This is like,
And he searched every case law trying
Absolutely.
to
I don't
convict
think he
you.
was biased in any way. I think he saw
No.
exactly what he needed. He saw right through you. And he looked under every freaking stone for a way for this to work in Heather's favor. I believe that 100%.
Yes.
I don't think
Yes.
he liked your attorney very much, but I don't believe he was biased in any way, shape, or form. If he was, then Heather would have won.
The facts are is that he laughed at her attorney because he's laughable.
He is.
The judge is trying to walk out of the courtroom, and her attorney is sitting there still trying to talk to him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nobody's trying to
The whole ass jabroni family here, man.
Right. No
Golly.
one's trying to besmirch the name of the federal judge.
No.
No one's trying to do that at all. No one's saying that he's biased in any way. I think he, if anything, he favored Heather, but I don't believe that. Obviously, that's not how he ran his courtroom. I think he gave everybody a very fair shot
Yes.
to say everything that they needed to say, and it really just comes down to and like I said, I think he turned over every freaking stone he could. He looked under so much case law. I don't even like read all the way through the document, all the case law that's there. I just skip a lot of that because it's all lawyer speak that I don't know. But I can promise you that there's nothing in there that says with or without prejudice. Doesn't say that. But I think he saw right through you. I think he understood that you abused the DMCA takedown process because you felt bullied and harassed because you don't like people using your own words against you because you're a weak fuck. That's the truth. Hey, Avengers with Beth. Good to see you, sweetie.
Shrinking violet, if you will.
And they go on these stupid drama shows and they go, oh, he really wanted to give it to you, Heather. You could tell he really liked you.
Oh, that's my words. That's what I said.
Talking about. They're actually calling the judge bias, and they're actually laughing that they got all these people on a conference call. They had all these people on a conference call, okay? And then using a dead woman's name on the conference call.
Who did that?
Can you even imagine?
Who did that?
That is an absolute lie. I was on that conference call.
I was on that call. What dead woman's name was used?
Name?
What are you talking about? It doesn't say that anywhere, though, Daisy Duke. It doesn't specifically say that anywhere.
Hi, Merb. It does not mean judgment on the merits.
Hi, Merb.
But thank you for quoting.
She just quoted me just now, too, talking about you could tell he liked you, Heather. You could tell he wanted to get to you. That's all things that I said. And I stand by every word. That's not calling him biased, though. I don't appreciate you taking my words and twisting them, Merb. Thank you very much.
And this may not be Merb, but you just quoted Merb. So, I'm going to call you Merb. No, that's true. I heard it. Well, did somebody use a dead person's name? I didn't hear it. But I panicked and I said my name, Randy, and my last name. Don't give a shit. She already knows my last name. She's already looked up everything about me.
Right.
All using a dead person's name.
I didn't hear that.
And then they're all over there.
I didn't hear anybody use a dead person's name. I have no idea.
It didn't happen, and interpreting things all different ways. I don't know what.
You mean telling the truth? Okay.
They were trying to think they were trying to cause a mistrial.
All I do is read the documents.
Yes.
But it was crazy. It was really crazy. But you know what? Like I said, that's why the glory is all God's. God saw it all.
Yes.
And he's the ultimate judge.
He sure did, ma'am. I don't think you should be as happy about that as you try to be.
I know. Look how mad she when she says that.
Look at that. Looking at herself too. Looking at herself. She's looking at herself right there. That's her. That's her monitor.
Look how mad she is.
Yeah, God is the final. God is the final judge. You're right. You might want to start praying now.
Yeah, Daisy Duke. You're wrong, but okay. They said Dreaming's name as an honor, I'm sure. Oh, okay.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay.
To point out to her, like, I get it. I see. I get that.
Yeah.
Why that would bother her. Yeah.
Because
I get
Sandy Law had on a bracelet with every one of their names on it in court. Did you know that, Merb? I have a picture of it. All the people
Wow.
who have passed away that your ass just slaughtered on here.
Wow.
He said all credibility aside. He said whatever, something to do with the effect that don't.
He said, put her credibility to the side for now. That's what he said.
Yes,
Jimmy.
not all credibility. Her credibility.
Her
Your wife.
credibility. Are you going to say that? Is she going to let you say that? Is she going to let you finish that sentence? I'd love
Look
to
at
know.
that look
Let's
on her
see.
face. Look
at that look.
I'm
She knows.
so happy.
Let's not even discuss credibility. In other words, whether your credibility was horrible or
He was saying, "Oh, let's look
he
at
was
this part of
basically
it. Don't even
saying
talk about
credibility
this."
doesn't even matter here. It's
That's not what
No, that's
happened.
not what he said, ma'am. That isn't what he said.
That's not what he said.
He
He
said,
said,
let's
let's put
put her
your client's
credibility
credibility to the side.
That's what he said.
it still doesn't matter how bad her credibility is. In other words, what he's saying, this would not matter. It would not, do anything. It's not going to.
Doesn't matter how bad her
But
credibility.
it does matter that her credibility is bad. I mean, it matters to me.
I mean, it should matter to y'all, but whatever.
Daisy Duke, are you copying and pasting, honey? We've already addressed that comment, Merb. I mean, Daisy Duke.
Okay.
We heard you the first time, but
You said
it does,
it.
like I said, and I will say again, it doesn't say that. You can assume anything you like, though, Merb. I mean, Daisy Duke.
Go ahead and read the papers. Just go ahead and read the papers. And listen, hey, we're having a stream here. Listen to the words that this idiot on the screen. Thank you.
Look at me it's Merb today, Daisy Duke.
You're not going to win the case no matter how even if your credibility was completely shot.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that her credibility was shot. It's just that if it was, it still wouldn't matter.
That's not what he said.
Yeah, that isn't what he said. I think it's hilarious that you're letting your husband talk about your lack of credibility in the courtroom, and you just have to sit there and let him say it.
Daisy, you're lying now. You did not research. You're lying.
Oh, that's hilarious.
He didn't say that.
Yeah.
But of course, they got to do the spin doctor, and we're not done yet. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. Okay.
Maybe they're not done yet. I don't know if they are or not.
Well, I don't know who's standing in line to give her another $80,000, but the law is still the law. So the law is the law, and we didn't do anything against the law.
Calm down.
Lord.
And this is why I haven't watched her.
Jesus.
Clearly, Florida Gray. She is front and center every night to your streams. Every night.
She sure misses nothing.
I hope she is hitting that thumbs up.
They didn't have anything to start with. Just like,
because I'll tell you what, she's never hit on a channel, and that's that super chat.
So if somebody wants to give another $80,000 to try to do this again, how is it going to end any other way?
You don't want to find out, do you?
I'm kind of worried. I don't want to speak out so much. I've always kept quiet.
Why are you worried?
I'm going to tell you in a minute. Because I just don't want to get down in the gutter with these people. Because every time I open my mouth, I've even said a little something. They make whatever out of it, and it was like going down to the gutter and playing. And it's like where in the Bible where it says you don't. It says don't give pearls to pigs because they're going to just going to trample on them.
Exactly.
And that's what it's like. So I stayed out of it. But it's like they went to the big time.
Jimmy, let's be real. Pause. Let's be real. You stayed out of it because she told you to stay out of it. Let's be real, sir. You don't have any qualms about going to the gutter with any damn body. Liar. You do what you're told to do. We know. We get it. You're not fooling anybody.
The Bible now. The Bible. Your wife lied on stand.
Under oath and everything.
Yeah.
Jimmy, why don't you tell us and explain how your family doesn't eat if her channel makes no money? Can you explain that, Jimmy? Sir, man of the house?
When you have a full retirement and a job.
How does your family not eat if her channel makes no money? How does that explain that, Jimmy? Bet you can't.
They did torture us and they did harass us and they bullied us. And they took, our kids suffered from this. I suffered from this. I haven't done anything to these people. And then they want to talk. I'm kind of worried. I don't want to say too much because maybe they might bring up my past. I'm worried about this, or maybe, you know what I mean, honey?
I don't know. I care about your past, Jimmy.
That's why I got to watch myself. So I'm kind of watching myself right here now. You guys understand that?
Yeah, because you don't want the wrath of Carolyn. It's not us that you're scared of. Her.
Every possible thing you could to me. For what? I don't know. Maybe you thought you had something there. But guess what? All my friends know my past.
Oh my gosh.
I don't have to worry about the garbage that you guys say about me. You guys use the word SA and my name in the same sentence a lot. I mean, you guys do not know.
They made every insinuation that you did that. You were in that red barn with Paul Gear.
Right. You guys do not know who you
Look at that. Look at that look on her face. No,
That's
they
a lie,
didn't.
though. Who said that? Nobody has
You're
ever
a
said
liar.
that. I've never
They
said
said
that.
he knew things that was going on in that school, and that's after an admission from him on paper. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Jimmy, you are the one who said you worked there for 12 years. The only thing that we have ever accused you of is lying about knowing about the badness that was happening there. I've never accused you of inappropriately touching or hurting a child.
No.
Ever. And I don't know that anyone has. I
No.
think you're lying about that. And Merb
No.
knows you're lying, which is why she's got that smirk on her face right now.
He didn't even say that. That's what she brought it in, that you were in that red barn with so-and-so. Yeah.
Nobody said that. Nobody said that. The only thing we've accused you of at all is knowing.
You know who
and
you're
doing,
fooling?
and
No
doing
one.
nothing. And doing nothing about it.
Right. And you did do nothing about it. And you said as much.
But a lot of people do. They do. They know me. So I don't have to worry. I mean, I hold my head up high. I'm proud of what I've done. You know, I mean, all my past got me to where I am today. You know, if I didn't get in all that trouble back in the day, I'm sure I wouldn't have my kids now and my beautiful wife. So, and I mean, you know, and as far as my work at that school, I'm proud of everything I did at that school. And people.
Well, that's a shame. It shouldn't be.
Yeah, that's a shame.
60 people have died. Former students have taken their lives because of the work that was done at that school.
What I'm trying to say is I'm not worried about you people at all.
Fucking shameful.
You guys
should be embarrassed.
And I feel like Heather, what I remember, I'm going to say this right here now. I should probably say it on my channel, right, honey? Okay. But anyway.
Me too, Pink.
She conned Jackie Burns. And Jackie Burns she just can't say that it happened.
That's in your opinion, though.
This is my opinion. My opinion says, Heather, you conned Jackie Burns. I got a funny feeling.
Yeah, well, your wife conned her whole channel. Your wife conned all her supporters into paying for an attorney that she didn't need to pay for.
Jackie Burns
no proof at all.
Was side by side the whole time. She was in the know the whole time. There was no conning going on whatsoever.
Absolutely
Your
not.
dumbass wife did it on a live stream.
Your wife is the con. Your wife is the con. She took all this money from people, had a whole fraudulent GoFundMe for a lawyer that she didn't need to pay. So fuck your opinion, Jimmy. Don't care, man.
When
the real con is sitting right there.
When you take your little ass to your channel, address that GoFundMe your wife did. Do that.
Yeah, for an attorney that she never had to pay for, Jimmy. By all means, please address that.
To you. Yeah. Said, let me, hey, Heather, I mean, a lot of you people know, I guarantee it, that Heather contacted you, not the other way around. So, I mean, she's a con artist. She conned you, Jackie Burns, but you can't admit it because
why? Heather made no money.
What are you talking about?
Stupid.
Jackie and Heather are the nerve of you to even speak on their friendship. You don't know a damn thing about either one of them.
All the money from the GoFundMe went into Merb's pocket. All the money that Jackie spent went to the attorney. How is that a con, you idiot?
It's going to really show that you're weak. And it's going to be like, you can't admit that. Like, you spend $80,000 on this stuff. For what? Against my wife. For what did she do? Didn't let you go to the freaking vacation?
I mean, it wasn't even me. I mean, it's like
they all the whole house voted.
But no, it was all me.
Why would they want somebody there who has a stomach virus? You're gonna have.
Oh my God!
With all of them people having
stomach virus again.
He had food poisoning, you idiot. Why are you going back to that?
Stomach virus.
Stupid.
She wants so badly for that to be true. It's not true. Food poisoning is not contagious, ma'am, and you know that. But you acted like a total train wreck anyway. And you tell your stupid husband to stop talking. Now I know why you look so annoyed every time he opens his mouth. I'm annoyed too.
Bad dizzy. Why would you want to go there with that? Or why did you not understand why they didn't want you there? Instead, you do all this. I mean, it's horrible. And Heather, you just speaking didn't get. You were like bad news from the start. That's why you didn't take part in this channel. So therefore, you started your little battle with Carolyn.
Yeah. That's why. That's why I had nothing to do with her doxing her son
and threatening her son, his career, and nothing to do with any of that. Nah.
It's a shame.
They don't function in life. Hell to the no. They don't function in life. They drift through. They are not functioning.
This is how they function. Gaslighting, absolutely, Pink. Gaslighting and lying, trying to keep their dead channel head above water, looking ridiculous.
Jackie. Let me tell you something. A real friend would have said, "Come here." I don't want to catch a stomach virus when I'm on vacation. I don't. Nobody does. But you know what? There's no way that I would have sent a sick person away. No way. Especially on their own in a place they didn't know about.
And it's a shame what you did to Jackie. You conned her. Jackie can't admit it. because it's really going to show she's weak. What is she going to say?
Read my chat,
Oh, yeah,
Jimmy. Jackie's
Yeah,
right
right.
here.
Case, and yeah,
They're right
I
here.
mean, it's just going to show that she's really, really weak. So, I mean, I don't know if you're weak, Jackie, but you shouldn't have done this. But look at it as this: Heather did con you.
In your opinion.
And in my opinion, and also like when I hear Heather talk, sometimes it's like I almost start believing her. That's how much of a con artist she is. When she first starts her conversations, a lot.
You almost start believing her because you know
She
it's
says things that
right,
aren't
Jimmy.
true. She says things that are not true and says 100% they're true.
It's all about getting people.
I don't know, Valerie.
Mad mob mentality.
I've never heard
Remember when
Heather
Carolyn
lie?
called people's jobs? Really? Remember when Carolyn did this?
She never
Really?
did that.
When? Where? Where's the proof of
There's
this?
no proof, and other people just heard this so much that they kind of believe it. And like she'll start the conversation is like, well, she's at it again. I mean, this is in some past lives. She like it's everyday knowledge. She acts like like a and it's that's so she's basically conning everybody, and people think, damn, this freaking bad person. She should be off the internet,
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them believe that. A lot of people believe that. I don't want to call them all sheep, but if people, some of you know that's a lie, and you guys just make up stuff now.
And they keep just
they
spreading
think,
and spreading
they
and
literally
spreading
think it's and here's how I know it's a lie, because I'm right here with Carolyn a lot, and I'll see they'll take something, they'll think, what is the worst possible thing we could say about this, and then they say it. It doesn't, and it's so far from the truth. It's incredible. So, I mean, and I would shake my head at some of the stuff they say. I say, are people really believing that? I mean, but it got completely out of hand. There's so many people on the bandwagon.
The rage that I felt at Jimmy when she sat on that stand and used her child and her son, and then their kids. I was so mad at him for just sitting there and letting it happen.
I know, it's disgusting to me. That whole bit is disgusting. That my kids don't eat if my channel goes down. You probably don't make more than 25 cents on that channel. I'm sorry, you don't. You can't make anything on that channel. There's no way that's feeding your entire family. You're lying. You're absolutely lying. I don't believe you at all.
Me saying my channel feeds us.
Or me. Yeah, saying the same.
Yeah.
Okay, My Crazy Life is in here, says she effing did call people's jobs and their husbands' jobs. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Is there a clip of that somewhere? Anybody have a clip or anything like that? Or do we know the person?
We've heard her threaten.
I've heard her make all kinds of threats, but I don't have any clips of her actually doing it. She's saying she's never done it. And My Crazy Life just came in and said that she absolutely did. So I want to know, is there a clip of that somewhere? Maybe she didn't do it live.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But do we have a name of a person who got called? She said caseworker told her it was YouTubers. I called her CPS office and demanded investigation into Merb's allegations. CPS called me back 2 days later. Merb lied. Of course she did. Of course she did.
We shouldn't have taken
just like
taking our kids to court. We did it for this. We did it for that.
Yeah, kids come to support us.
Our kids. This is our family. This is our channel. This is
lie. That's a lie. Your boys wanted to be there as much as Jimmy did. That's a lie.
Right. I don't believe that for a second.
Nothing wrong with
that. Nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with somebody grieving over their son who passed for years and years and years and years. What do you go, okay, I'm going to stop grieving them. I mean, you guys.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with grieving your son. What is wrong is using that.
Right.
I'm not allowed to mention my son, but they can come in and put a dead woman's name in the name of a conference call caller. Can you imagine if I had someone call in my son's name? Can you even imagine?
They would say, well, I really want to say, I always say,
I'm almost surprised you didn't.
Come up with the worst possible thing they're going to say. And it's just, you guys should stop now. I'm telling you.
I have yellow bracelets for my son, but it's ridiculous.
I mean, Heather,
you made this about your sold bracelets with your son's name on them.
Okay, look at Hilton Note said Sandra M's husband job was called. Something in Canada was the latest one. And My Crazy Life said, I can probably get you proof. Thank you, My Crazy Life. Okay, so there you go. These are the people that you're accused of calling on, Merb. What says you?
Yeah.
Let me guess.
Just
never happened?
You didn't. Because they're going to prove that you did.
It's probably going to come out now like, I'm back. Blah, 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 blah. Get the freak out of here, you crazy lady. I mean.
No one gives a fuck
Jimmy. Back, Jimmy. Nobody cares about you, man.
I swear, I want to unload on him so bad. And I cannot wait until he says something crazy on his channel, because I am going to pew, pew, pew with the truth on him. I mean it. Jimmy, I'm ready. I'm locked and loaded with the truth. So when you sit there and lie, I'm going to come right back at you with the truth. So go ahead and let him make a fool of himself, Merb, like you do.
You're bad news, Heather. You're bad news.
She's one of the best people I've ever met, Heather. I'm telling you. She's a good person. She is.
Yes,
whatever.
agree totally.
Do
Very
whatever you
good
want to do. I
person.
mean, like, you know, you should just
Nothing about her
give it away,
screams
you know?
con artist.
No,
It's
but
weird,
no,
don't you mean?
just get
Because
off of
everything
me,
about you
because
screams con artist. Nothing about
Yeah,
Heather
you.
screams con artist at all.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, no physical.
get off of me. Stop talking about me. Why? Show you. You can. You can't. You're obsessed with me. You can't stop.
I can. I won't.
You're
Yeah.
ridiculous. You're ridiculous. And you don't even see how ridiculous you are. You want to say I'm abusive, I'm this, I'm that. I have never cursed out anyone on my panel the way the Florida woman did. And you sat on that panel when she did that. And you
No, but you know why? Because you are a fake bitch. You're a fake bitch. You do your cussing and all this behind the scenes, and you cuss people out, you intimidate them, and you use that because you're a narcissist. And narcissists care more about their image.
you wouldn't even, you were a little mouse. Ooh.
I'd rather be cussed out by a real bitch, a true bitch, an honest bitch, than deal with the sweet arse and shite and all the other stupid words that she uses when she pretends she doesn't cuss. This fake narcissistic bitch right here. All day, every day. I will take the cusser and the screamer every day.
Absolutely.
100%.
Because over the mind fuck that a narcissist that she gives, I'm
Yes.
telling you right, you don't know whether you're coming, you don't know whether you're going, you can't
Yes.
sleep. Oh gosh.
Gaslighting is
little-
enough to put anyone in the hospital. The gaslighting is outrageous with this narcissist, and it's a
Let me
mind fuck,
guess.
like you said.
You're at home taking pictures of yourself in your new outfits, and you're in Idaho the very next day, right? Okay.
No, Jesus.
Yes.
Oh, you were so scared, Heather, right? But you didn't say, Florida, you shouldn't talk to someone like that. Yeah, it's abusive. That's not good. No, you deleted that video. And then when somebody put it up on another channel, you struck that, right? But you don't tell anybody that. No. Just they know it. They know it.
They're like,
but then they say, I'm dangerous and I am abusive. I'm dangerous and abusive, but this woman from Florida is a hero who curses out people on the panel.
You're
Make
vile.
it make sense. It's vile.
You guys are vile over there. That's all I have to say. It's really vile.
Make
to
it
sit
make
there
sense.
And
You
I guess
can't.
a lot of people probably want to watch it.
Hey, that's my saying.
Yeah, it already makes sense to us. I don't know why you're not getting it.
Yeah, we
You're
see
fake. You're
you.
fake.
We see you.
That's what we don't like. We don't like the fakeness, the
Yeah.
lying.
Yeah. Real people lose their temper sometimes,
Mhm.
you know, because we're not
Yeah.
trying to put on a fake show for the people.
Right. Like I said, I'll take a real bitch all day, every
Yes.
day, over a fake, narcissistic, smirky, lying, gaslighting narcissist and her stooge of a husband.
SHIT show. And
SHIT.
not allowed to curse.
Oh,
Let's
bless
spell
him.
it.
He's not even allowed to
You know-
cuss in his own house.
SHIT. He
He
said
can't even cuss in his own house. I love
He
it.
just spelled shit.
I know. He can't even cuss. He can't even cuss in his own house. Pathetic.
Let me tell you something. If you spell it, think it, say it in a different way, you might as well use it.
Mhm. Shite is the same thing, Merb. I know that you think you're fooling people, but you're not. That still
Yeah.
means shit. You should embrace
know.
it. You might be pull the stick all the way out of your ass and enjoy a good cuss out. You'll love it. You'll be such a happier person.
Use it in a sentence like this. Your breath smells like shit.
Helton No said, "Prove it. I've never struck a video." Yeah, I'd love to prove. I'd love for you to prove anything you just said.
And I don't want to be that
Oh,
kind of
they
person,
did-
but I don't
They
care.
did
I don't
film
want
this
to be that kind
video
of
and
person.
they struck this video and they da 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 da. Do you have any receipts for any of that?
Yeah.
Anything? Nothing. Ridiculous. Right, Samara.
Right. Floor.
I don't want to be that. God doesn't want me to be that kind of person. I don't want to be that
no,
person.
While you guys,
You are that, but you're a terrible person. You're bad at being a human. And it's not even that hard. It's not even that hard to be a good
Really
person.
not that hard. It's really not that hard to be a good person. It's not hard.
Mm-mm. No.
Even
It's the same.
with cuss words.
Yeah. You can cuss and still be a good person.
Mm-hmm.
But you can also be a preacher and a bad person.
Mm-hmm.
now, here comes Florida over there saying, the abuse and the torture, it's got to stop. I'm like, what the hell are these people talking about? They're the ones that's abusing and torturing and harassing people. Carolyn's sitting here always trying to find some content, trying to find something, what to do next. She's doing her craft. She's coming up with an auction. She's doing the true crime. And you guys are talking about she's over here torturing and harassing people. You guys are the only ones doing it. Look at it.
Well, some would say that her true crime is torture. But, well.
To be fair. The only reason we ever speak up on Merv is when we have to put the truth out because she's lying. If you don't want us talking about her, then maybe tell her to tell the truth. See if that works, Jimmy. I dare you. I dare you to tell her that. See if it works.
Yeah,
Jimmy be in the
turnabout,
doghouse
whatnot,
before we know it.
Hey, you freaking knuckleheads.
Jeannie Whitaker. Don't worry, Carolyn. God sees everything. Yeah, God does see everything.
Yes.
God does see everything. And karma
He
is
sure
good and
does.
bad. And do you understand that, Jeannie?
We're perfectly
do you
fine with that. Are
understand
you okay with it?
Yeah,
God
this is
sees
the thing,
everything,
this is
ma'am.
the thing.
I don't think you're happy.
I told I was talking to people who want to get sober, clean and sober. I talked to a lot of people, and it goes like, people would start getting clean for a little while, and still bad stuff's happened to them. They're like, dang, Jim, this is going on, that's going on. I would tell them, like, look, you did this. This is this is what you've done. I mean, it's like what you gotta do is you gotta stand strong. It's like you sent a lot of crap around in your lifetime after drinking and partying, doing whatever you're doing. You sent a lot of crap around, and what goes around comes around, and that crap's coming around.
Wait, who are you talking? I missed that.
This is in general.
She's
I'm talking about this is the idea about what goes around, what goes around comes around. So so all the crap that you've done is coming around. It's coming around, and the thing is, you got to start sending good around. You keep sending it around, and stand strong through this turmoil.
I don't know. There was
I don't know. We're all happy over here. Everybody over here is totally happy. She's the one who's miserable.
Right. There was a whole group of us in New York that was having a good time, and then there was y'all.
Like everyone, I feel like he's trying to say words to her. Like he's talking to us in general, but he really means them for her. Because he can't say this kind of stuff to her ever, or else he'll get in trouble. He doesn't want to deal with that. So he says them in general, but we're all happy, so it can't be toward us. It has got to be to this miserable cat sitting right here with a pouty face, lying through her teeth.
Of when all the bad that you've done, when that comes around, you keep doing good things, and after that, next thing you know, the good things start coming around, and then you smile. And
thank you for the live lesson, Jimmy.
Life, and but it takes a while.
Look at that fake ass smile.
So
God bless it.
The bottom line is this:
she can't listen to you for trying to read. Come, look at that. Look.
She's reading Nightbot. Leave her alone, Jimmy. She's trying to read Nightbot messages.
Obviously, she has somebody in there named, I think she's saying Jenny. I'm not sure. And that one person is setting her up. I don't know what they're saying. Can't see the chat.
I think they said God knows, God is watching, or something like that. God knows what's going on, or God knows, God sees all, I think is what they said. And that set Jimmy off into this whole sermon.
Yeah.
Oh, you're making threats, Jimmy. That's a threat, Jeannie said.
Who is?
Jeannie said what you said. What goes around comes around is a threat.
Yeah, okay.
Well, you said...
Look at you tattling. What a tattletale.
You're not going to believe what they said.
Oh, Jimmy, you're threatening people. It is kind of a threat.
Yeah, she just said, you look right here.
That's a threat. What goes
you're
around
making threats. God sees that, she said. And then
I'm giving you advice.
And then she said, yes, Jimmy, please tell your story of excuses. What good have you ever done? Wait a minute.
That's a troll right there.
Ooh, that hit close to home, didn't it, Jimmy?
And that's gonna hurt.
She's just so happy it's not about her.
Yeah, she's like, you know what?
Let
Jim
me read
doesn't
all
know
the
what anybody.
Jim
knows nothing that's ever said about him on this piece of shit internet. I swear.
What would I want to tell you?
Why
would I want to tell you? You're just looking for.
You see what keeps playing? That's Florida Gray.
So she's got them on in the background, of course. God bless America. But she doesn't watch. She doesn't watch any of these terrible people.
I'm not watching you.
Not only is she watching, but she visits your chat.
You muted that time, Merb, whenever you
and
tried
then
to cut
sends you Proton emails. I'd love to read those Proton emails.
Let me see if I can find it.
So she muted herself and doesn't realize it. I love that.
Yeah.
And nobody's going to tell her because Nightbot can't tell. And I don't think there's anybody left in her chat that likes her. So wonder how long this is going to go. This is beautiful. This is my favorite part of the stream. She's just blah, 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 blah. And nobody can hear her because she's muted. That's awesome.
There, I sent it to you.
I love it. This is my favorite part.
It's the best you ever sounded.
It's the best in the world. Do you want me to pull this in?
Oh, we can. She's going to deny it's her, but you just rate it and you'll see.
Mm-hmm.
You can see who it is.
Yeah. I mean, who else would send this to you, really? Honestly, who else would do that?
Right.
Literally
Defending her.
nobody else.
I'll pull this down. Y'all look at this email.
Okay, pull it in. All right. So it says, let me see if I can make this bigger. Oh, I can. Yes. There you go. Hello. Oh, and she spelled your name wrong on purpose. I love when they do that. Hello, Randy Channel. Are you look at all these misspellings. Supposedly a true crime channel, and you can't read a judgment? Read Pacer, hun. It even says now clerk's judgment, re 96 memorandum and opinion in favor. Well, she copied this part in favor of Carolyn. Look at that. Isn't that funny? And she just, like you said, just pulled that up on her own computer. That's hysterical. Dave,
and I never,
Spitzer.
ever. I usually don't even read when I get one of these, and I never respond. But I did for her.
It says, "Hi, Carolyn. Unlike you, all my weekends are blessed. I actually can read. Can you? What's it like to lie on stand? What's it like to use the loss of your son as a weapon? What's it like to just be a loser day in and day out? Good luck." And then sent for my iPhone. Sent for my iPhone. Oh, I love that. Well, Dave Spitzer / Carolyn, let us know if you got that. Okay. Want to make sure that's a working email for you.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe all of you should write to it. Here it is. I should put it in the chat.
Yeah, there it is. If y'all want to write to her, that's
definitely that's how you can reach her. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that in the chat for y'all. Why don't you send this person at Proton email? Is that how it goes at Proton? Why don't you send them a little howdy do? Tell them we sent you.
And I guess we'll stop here and pick this up later because it's date night and I want to get on with my night. And Jim's in there. He had to work today. God bless him. God bless him.
Oh, he's a good man.
He is a good man. But don't worry, Merb. We'll leave it bookmarked right where we're at.
Right where she's muted. Perfect.
Right where you. Yes.
Best part of the stream.
Because there's no time like a good time. And I just want to say this. I've been, and I don't know. I know I saw that BBT was live earlier, and I didn't listen. Hey, Perplex CPS. Thank you.
Hey, Perplex CPS. Love you.
So the other day I was listening and they were going on and on about how they didn't dox someone. So I suck at getting clips. I suck at it. When Wendy says get clips, I never get clips.
You have, though. You have. You've got a few.
I have, but I'm not great at it. But I went back and it took me forever to get the clip I wanted of her doxing. And I'll say she doxed Destination.
Okay. I don't know Destination's name or anything, so I didn't recognize it as dox, but I know you did. And you stopped it right then and there and didn't want to play anymore after that.
Yes. And so they said she's lying, or she said she's lying. There was no dogs. I didn't hear it. So I clipped it and I emailed her. And I said, right here is where this is the docs. I said, I'm really bad at clipping, but here's the docs. She comes back with, and I said, I know for a fact that is not Lark. And look, y'all, I know for a fact Destination is not Lark. I know that because I've talked to her on the phone, heard her voice, and I have in the past, a long time ago, talked to Lark. They are two different people. No, she wasn't using a voice changer. It's not Lark. Yes, Jackie. So, and I tell her, she comes back with, what about this? And what about this? What about this? So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I just know it's not Lark. So at this point, I was done. I mean, what.
So what is she trying? So what did she respond to your thing?
Well, she keeps doing the what about. It's how do you explain this and how do you explain that? I don't have to explain anything. She doxes Debbie Doll daily.
Yeah.
And she said, and you said that Debbie Doll never mentions me. That's not what I said. What I said was that I hear or see. That's what I said. I don't know if Debbie goes to another chat and talks about BBT.
Well, you know what?
That
If she does, so what? They talk about her all the time.
there was somebody, exactly. There was somebody in here called BBT's butthole or something, and she said that was Lark. I don't know if that was Lark. If they come back in, they will be blocked. I was mad that day. I let that, whatever. I don't think that was Lark. But maybe, I don't know. I know what I think. I don't think that Lark's been around. I haven't seen her. I don't know. But this conspiracy shit. So she comes back with we're real lifers. Um,
We're real
let me.
lifers. What did we do?
She was talking about somebody in chat said um about the thing that she got caught doing years and years ago at Target. And I came back and I told her, I said, look, that was brought up years ago on this platform. We
That's not
didn't
going
out
real
that.
life. That's
No.
not real life. I'm sorry. That's not Wendy. Stop telling me to go after BBT. When have I sent her after
Yeah.
BBT?
She said that um because you said something about um Dubs being a teacher, that what she's saying is on the internet and people will call your job, and that's going real life because you sent people after her job. We don't know where she works. We know nothing about her. Don't even know her last name. And nobody over
And
here goes real
and
life.
and find me the clip of me telling someone to call her job. In fact, I've talked about my job being called. Is that what she's trying to say?
Yeah.
When I was talking about my own job being called, if I said the N word?
No, we were talking about Dubs, and wait, it was
And
I don't know.
I was telling her not to give too much about her job away because people will find you and call or whatever. Never once have I ever asked somebody to go real life on any damn body. Shut up, BBT. God, you're a liar. You're just as bad as Merb. That's why nobody fucks with you either, man.
But instead of
Liar.
saying, but this is what gets me is I'm telling you, I spoke to Destined on the phone. It's not Lark. It's not. And if I tell you that, I mean it. I don't reach out behind the scenes to people usually. I don't do that. But I was like you said you wanted to know where the docs was. I sent you the docs. I told you that this person is not Lark. I spoke to him. Let that ease your mind, people. That is not Lark.
But instead, she uses it as a reason to attack me.
And me. It's like fuck this
But,
and fuck
but
that and
let's
fuck
be
you and
real.
fuck.
She has a hatred for me that
Oh yeah.
surpasses all understanding. I don't get it.
Yes.
Her obsession with me runs deep, and she
That's
constantly
very
thinks that
true.
I'm doing shit that I don't do.
Mm-hmm.
Like telling people to go after her. Dude, I've got no problem coming after you my damn self. I don't need to send people for you. Hello? I'll come get you myself if I need you.
Thank you, our
Stupid
Brian.
bitch.
Thank you so much. It's a yeah, it's something, and I kept thinking, am I going to bring this up? But I don't understand. I don't understand anyone
Evelyn.
who cannot accept. Did I say thank you to more than enough? Thank you for the super chat. Um, Thank you, Evelyn. Um, I don't know. I'm just confused if someone came to me and said, I don't know who to use as an example.
You're assuming that they're truth seekers. They are not. You did nothing more than prove them to be liars again. So of course they're not going to take that in any meaningful way. Now if they had any ethics, they would come live and go, "You know what? Actually, we did dox somebody. Shame on me. I won't do that again." But of course they're not going to do that because they're losers. Sorry, losers. You're losers. Both of you. And come for me again, bitch, and then I'll make you cry some more. Fucking
And
loser.
I wanted it to end with BBT. I did. I wanted it to end. I
It's
want to say,
never
look,
gonna
you
end
doxed her.
between me and it's never gonna end between me and BBT.
I know. I know.
Ever.
But
Like I shouldn't
what
have
I
even come up on that panel and she still would have found reason to be mad at me.
yes. Yes. It's just when I tell you something to put your mind, I can put your mind at ease. This is not Lark. You know what? BBT's butthole may have been. I don't know that, but I know for sure Destined isn't.
But these
I
are
know.
not people that seek the truth. They're not looking for the truth. They're
So
looking to
don't put.
justify their own bad behavior.
It's never okay to. And then she justifies the doxing. Oh, it's okay to say this, but you can't dox. No, you can't dox and be in my circle. You can dox, and that's what I said. I said, okay, be a doxer. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
sit
just
there
stay
and
the
be a
fuck away
doxer.
from me.
And of course, she comes back with, I think, and I may be wrong, Evelyn, but I think that's what the name was. But the she's like, well, if you want to be a real lifer, be a real lifer. Nobody over here is a real lifer. I'm not going to
Yeah,
touch your
don't know
real
what you're
life.
talking about. Nobody's coming after anybody's real life, stupid.
I didn't
As
click
per
the link that
usual,
you
you
sent.
don't have a stitch of proof for anything that you're saying, except some clips that you're gonna stitch
Yes.
together. You're gonna stitch together a bunch of shit that I didn't say to make it look like I'm asking for something to happen. That's what you're gonna do, aren't you, BBT? That's what you always do, fucking weak bitch. Oh,
You
she
know,
makes
I
me sick.
mean, I know she does. I know, and I wish that there was some kind of common ground, but there's not.
No, there's no common ground for
And
somebody who accuses me of saying sexual stuff about her child to the
right,
point where she throws up. That's never gonna be okay. I'm never gonna be okay with her
that was
ever
made up
again.
too. That was made up. Like the
It
fact
was
that
made up.
you
It
made
was
me
made up
throw
in a
up.
lie. Said that she threw up because of what I said sexual about her child. Fuck you. You're a liar. And I love it when I get to prove it to everybody. And we can go through the BBT files all over again if you want, honey. But I know you'll cry like a little bitch because that's what you do.
Oh no, Charlie, I'm the one that freaks out if you double dip a chip, even if you're my child.
I will too, to be fair. The dip is yours at that point. That if you want the dip, go ahead and double dip in it. It can be yours forever.
Me and Amy got this. Let me tell you something. It's probably the best bowl of chips and dip. It was like it had the cheese, it had guacamole, and salsa. Best salsa I've ever eaten. I love guacamole, even bad guacamole. I like it.
Yeah.
The cheese was just cheese.
Yeah.
And I saw me and
Cheese.
her. We shared it because it was huge. You know, it was big.
And then you
And
regretted your decision to share.
no, I could see both of us eyeballing each other the whole time. It wasn't enjoyable because both of us wanted to know if the other one was a double dipper.
Oh,
Neither
no.
one of us was.
Look, just take a little scoop and put it on your plate. Then you can double dip to your heart's delight. Like, how hard is that? You can do that.
Yeah,
Double dip on your own plate. It's fine.
but it was good.
And I don't care if you turn the chip around and use the dry side. Don't matter. Don't matter. Still double dip.
Send me some, Charlie. Send me some good salsa. I need some good salsa.
I love good salsa, but it can't be too hot. It can't
There's
have really...
Destined. Yeah. Okay. I've invited Randy to stay at my home if she needed a rest on her way to New York. Yes, she did. Lark lives thousands of miles away from me. Whatever. I'm sick of Dubs and BBT's lies and abuse. And at this point, putting out her name, doxing her, it's for nothing. It's hurting her. Stop. Stop it. Stop. Stop. Stop.
That's right. Put some on your plate with a clean spoon. That's right. It has to be a clean spoon. And you can even use the spoon over and over again if it just touched your plate and the salsa. No, don't put it on your plate.
And for some reason,
put it on a napkin.
The baby the other night, who, by the way, said he wanted a pizza. That's what he said he wanted. They had it on the kids' menu, a whole little pizza. Like, oh, you want a pizza? Yes. You don't want this? No. Want pizza. Okay. Eats every one of my French fries and dips every fry in my baked beans.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. So he hasn't learned the rule about Gaga's food. Okay.
I'm like, so these are your baked beans now.
These are your beans. And apparently your fries.
He ate all the fries. I didn't get
Did he at least share his pizza?
Me and Steph ate his pizza.
Okay.
He ate our fries.
So it's family style. It's fine.
We did go to a family style dinner at Paula Dean's. And let me tell you something. It was so freaking good.
Debbie, that sounds good. Yeah, fries dipped into baked beans sounds delicious to me. I don't know why, but it really does. Maybe I have a fever. I'm not sure.
I have a ketchup phobia. I was just grateful he didn't try to dump out ketchup.
How are you afraid of ketchup?
It makes me sick. I can't eat it. If I smell it on your plate, I'm done. It's very good,
Really?
Evelyn.
How are you
Yes,
with vinegar?
I'm okay.
Isn't that what
Um,
mostly ketchup is?
I don't know. I think it's
Oh, okay.
the way it
All
tastes.
right, all right. Never mind.
But
All
I'll
right.
eat a tomato.
Well, ketchup doesn't taste like tomatoes to me anyway.
I know. Yeah, but
It never
everybody's like, "Do
has.
you eat tomatoes? Do
No,
you
but it
drink
does
Bloody
have a lot of
Marys?"
vinegar in it, and I figured if you don't like the smell of ketchup, you wouldn't like the smell of vinegar.
And
But
do you drink Bloody Marys? Never in my life have I said, you know what sounds good? A Bloody Mary.
you know what is good? The celery. I'll eat the
I don't eat
celery.
celery. I
Oh, I
hate
like celery.
celery.
Oh, I love it. I like celery.
That sounds good, Evelyn. All
Yeah, I'm
right, y'all.
hungry
We're
now. I
gonna
need to
go.
go eat. Okay, have fun at date night.
Oh, I will. Thanks you. Thanks you for coming
Thanks,
up.
you. I'm
Hey, if
sure
you
we'll
start
hear all
bleeding
about
out
it.
again, video it and call me.
Oh God, it looked like a crime scene. It still kind of does, but I can't
You
do
can't bend
like strenuous
over.
stuff, so I
Yeah,
can't bend over. So it's just gonna have to stay like that for a couple days. I'll clean it later.
yeah.
Ugh.
It's not going anywhere. Nobody else is gonna clean it. So, well, I don't know.
Yeah, no, my
I don't.
my son will come clean it if
I
if
was
I
gonna
ask him
say
to.
you have someone who's used to cleaning crime scenes,
Yeah,
so
yeah, no, he'll clean it for me if I ask him to, but I probably won't. I can clean it. I just can't clean it today. It's
yeah,
fine. And you're right, it ain't going anywhere. So,
yeah. Love to you,
ugh.
Jackie. Love to all y'all. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon. Bye,
Bye,
y'all.
guys.